Hey, good morning, afternoon, and or evening, gamers, and thamers. I'm glad I got that right. it's so long. I'm like, how does my intro work again? How do I stream again? Like, literally everything is so out of my head. Like, holy shit, everything is so fucking out of my head. Hopefully y'all have been doing well for the past week and a half, 2 weeks or so, however long it has been since I last streamed. How y'all been doing? It's great to see you all. It's great to be back in general as well. What's going on? How you doing? What's up? What's up, doggy? With the immediate I fucked up upon entry. But I greatly appreciate that. Yo, what's up, Strong Bad Man? Thank you for the cool shirt hat combo. Some people would say that I was the progenitor of the shirt hat combo. And those people will be telling you the truth. Don't listen to anyone else who said, but everyone's been wearing shirts and hats for millennia now. What the hell are you talking about? No, it all started here in 2020 when I first started streaming. The shirt hat combo became a hot commodity on the internet. How you doing, Strong Bad Man? Hopefully you're doing good. Yeah, I had to really think hard about that one though. And you probably understand too, you know, if you have your own things you do in commentary, you're like, oh God, how did I do this again? Like, I've done it for so long. Now there's a certain cadence and expectation I have for these things. Now that you find yourself on the mic again, you're just like, oh, right. These are the things I usually focus on. These are the things I usually like to say. Here's the kind of jokes I make. Right, where's my flow? Where's my cadence? Where is my stream of consciousness? I'll find it here today. Yo, what's up, Quatonia? How you doing? Did you finish Wild Arms 3 without me? Did I miss out on the end of that, by the way? I'm a little bit sad if you ended up finishing that last week. Not like, obviously, you have to replay the game again, but, you know, if you replayed the game again, that'd be fine. That'd be fine by me. No, you have to move on to 4. 4 is actually my favorite Wild Arms. I am the freak. I like the 4 RPGs on the PlayStation 2. I like Suikoden 4, and I like Wild Arms 4. And people hate me for being right. And the new Monkey Ball. Oh, right, the new Monkey Ball. Oh, shit. That completely flew under my radar. I knew it was coming to some degree, but that completely flew under my radar. Holy shit. My sound quality's right? I think I could go a little bit louder. Let me know if my sound is off. I started fucking with everything, and I really, really did not need to whatsoever. But hopefully that's good. I mean, I guess it's good if you've been, you know, putting the work to get into like the EX levels like that. No shitty Airbnb with any hand mangling fridge presses, I hope. One, what's up, Kefka? 2, no hand mangling, but it was another cursed Airbnb this trip too. I have a whole ass story about that. I don't know if I should start on it right away or if I should wait a little bit to see what people sneak in the meantime. Oh gosh. Okay, still going more to Sunday. Sweet. Serious more. Yeah, 4 is definitely a departure from the rest of the series. And I think it's an extreme positive. I think it's a really good game. Ironically, I really did not like 5. I very much hated 5. 5 is my least favorite one. By comparison, it should be my favorite one because it does everything that 4 basically does, but slightly better. But I hate the characters so much that I couldn't even finish the game. Also, I screwed myself at the end, but that was my fault technically, but whatever. But I'm excited to see more of y'all playing that. Hell yeah. New one's awesome as a spin dash. I mean, I guess they can legally call it that. I mean, it is Sega's baby. They could call it whatever the hell they want at that point. They can do whatever the hell they want, so I guess that makes sense. Sounds fun. You didn't beef it. Thank you, Party Like a Wizard. I can always trust the wizard kind to give me the finest information available both on and off the internet. How you doing? It's good to see you as well. Hopefully y'all having a good one. So characters and story is always what you're going for in RPG, so it makes sense if you hate the characters, it's totally not going to be your thing. Okay, cool. But that's the other half of it, right? No one else seems to hate these characters nearly as much as I do. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed for like 3 months straight or something like that, but I just did not enjoy my time with 5. I would explain more into it, but obviously well, I should say obviously, but very likely you're going to play it at some point, at which point I can explain it when you are in the context of the game and you actually know the characters. But that is very much a tomorrow problem. There are some major tomorrow problems going on there. First, finish 3. 3 is very good. It is probably my second favorite of the series. Dave on games for hitting characters. Oh, 1, what's up, T-Jabs? How you doing? The 1, 2, there he is. That's the T-Jabs. And 2, do tell me what games. I'm curious now. What games do you hate because of the characters and the characters alone? I mean, I guess there's multiple reasons, but I still hate Lady Layton. I love the main character. I love a lot of characters, but there's some characters that I really fucking hate. You would trust a wizard? Fool, yeah. Look, I have watched enough Doom modifications to know that wizards are pretty damn strong. So I should just agree with whatever a wizard says. What am I gonna do? Not trust a wizard and then it hit me with a lightning bolt? What the fuck am I supposed to do against that? Parry it? Look, I've played a little bit of Third Strike in the past month or two. I can't parry shit. And when I do, I don't react. I just go, whoa, didn't mean to do that. I ain't reacting to shit. Too bad for me. Also, yo, Fanta Toast, how you doing? You also got back from vacation. I probably did have as good of a time as you did, if not better, but I don't know where you went, obviously, so I can't quantify that, but I would like to hear where you have gone, if you would like. I don't know, what did this guy play when Rich number? It was either definitely first one, or it was like one of the way later ones. But I feel like one has enough charm to really, you either really love the characters, or you'll be like, oh god, this ages poorly, and this is a terrible characterization, and I hate it here. So I'm like, that could possibly be it too. I wouldn't blame anyone if they said, I hate the characters in number 1. I don't think you can really hate the characters in number 2. You might not fall in love with them, but you don't hate them. And then I haven't played any Disgaea from there on out. Not that I finished a Disgaea ever in my life, because they're strategy RPGs, and I suck shit at those. But yeah, Disgaea characters are intentionally, to a degree, grating. It's a part of the world building and the humor that they bring to the table. Just sometimes that table is a little too small and it starts grinding, like bumping your elbows and stuff like that, and it really starts annoying you. You have the choice to stay at the table because you think it's fun to bump elbows back with them, or to leave the table entirely. It wasn't Love and Lay once, Fate before. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, is either like the first one, or it is a significantly later one. Yeah, so PS4 is significantly later one. Oh, you were in Toronto area for a week. Let's explain why. I mean, not that I was really looking, but why we didn't see a certain streamer of ours streaming the past week when I was in my downtime. Because I at least had a few evenings where I was actually watching streams, and I'm like, so I was looking for people. So that does explain why I feel like, not just because I wasn't home, I haven't seen Susie for a week, but also there was a reason. Susie was preoccupied as well. Has a coward, pervert, frog, and children. I think all the Disgaea have children. I don't think you escape a Disgaea. Not that I really know, because I don't know what the fuck 4 or 5 is about. I kind of have just like back images in my head of like what the box art looks like and like the main character. And that's pretty much it. The 2 printing, oh right, the printing games as well. How are those anyway? I've never played one of the printing games. You played the Clay Fighter games, we may have a tolerance for annoying and culturally intolerant characterization. Yeah, if there was a game that was ever going to do it to you like that, Clay Fighters is absolutely 100% one of them. Clay Fighters don't give a fuck. Holy shit. The Canada National Expo and did some other stuff downtown. I'm out to get food every day. That sounds great. That sounds like a fucking fantastic vacation. I mean, just hanging out with Susie is a grand fucking time. So, like, that by itself is already the certifiable good stuff TM. It is excellent. But also, where do they show up the Canada National Expo? If you're already in Canada, what extra stuff are they gonna throw your way? Do they tell you about that one monster character who has a very weird name? Oh, it's just the biggest fair in Canada. Gotcha. Not an expo as like we're trading Canadian tchotchkes, and there's a variety of various Canadian historical artifacts on display. Talking about Canada, and they only host it once a year. They could build a museum, but no, fuck it. We're hosting an expo every year in Toronto. 4 is about sardines? Actually, yeah, I'd believe it. Who am I kidding? Like, what am I gonna argue about? Oh, this guy is not about something weird? Okay, it's like, clearly you've never played this guy in your life if that's what you think. Oh, does talk about his trip. I like how you say it's his trip, like you have nothing to do with it. Oh yeah, let's talk about his trip. I wonder what a Toast is up to. Anytime Toast is not around, everyone should be asking, where's Toast? What up, Susie? How you doing? It's good to see ya. So Pro 40's games are pretty good, but the writing in the second game sucks. Not surprised. This guy definitely walks a line between game is very entertaining and holy shit, this could be like the worst writing of all time, potentially. We'll never know. Don't mind me just finishing off my caffeine number 1. So I can move to caffeine number 2, even though I probably won't drink all of it. Feeling pretty stoked. So did I go anywhere for mine? Yeah, I guess it's time to talk about my vacation and the re-up on being cursed by Airbnbs once again. Also, thank you for the table analogy. I don't know where that came from, but my brain went into overdrive to make that one up. Thank you, Quintitonia. Yeah, I guess I have to talk about my vacation trip now. And so we went back to Colorado. For those of you who are unaware, that's where I moved from before I moved to North Carolina. So we went back there. This is my first time going back in about 2 years. Pretty much since I moved. Since the going away party, I have not been back. I've kept contact with people, obviously, but you know, it's my first time going back. But the reason we were going back there originally was because my wife's dad was getting married. And so we're like, well, that should be a perfect time to go up there, do the wedding, and then hang out in town, you know, in Denver for like, you know, the rest of the time, hang out with our friends and everything like that. So they are booking a bed and breakfast. And they do this like 10 months ago, like 10 whole ass months ago. And they were saying like, yeah, no, it looks great. It's very cute. All of our families can stay in this bed and breakfast and it'll be good. And then we get a harrowing message that did not really drive home what we were to expect at this point here. But my wife's dad messages her and says, so we checked it out. It's like 2 weeks before the event. They check it out again and like, it's a little bit more rough than we remember. Okay, not exactly sure what that means because my stepfather, I guess I should be calling him, is not exactly one for details, but he's also so easygoing in life as a whole that for him to say something is actually bad, that's the first time I think I've ever heard him say something that does not sound positive to something. So I should have realized how bad this actually meant it was. So we get there, we hang out all day Thursday, and we get there in the evening of Thursday because our check-in time is like, I don't know, like 1, 2 p.m. or something like that. So we arrive like 4 or 5 p.m., actually like around 6, we go to a brewery first. So we get there, and we see the bride and some of her family and friends kind of like around one of the tables, and they tell us that they were not expecting us to come in on Thursday. And mind you, starting off, the bride has been an event planner for 8+ years professionally. She did not miss a minor detail like that. She has her text messages with all the stuff agreed upon on top of the actual agreement. And so she's like, no, we were scheduled to come in today, Thursday, at this time. There should be no surprises. Nonetheless, this was a surprise. So these poor cleaning ladies had to come in like last second, and they got in like around 6, 7 p.m. and they had to start just scrubbing the place as fast as they could, basically, because as more guests arrive, there's just, you know, they have to make sure that the rooms are available so people can stay in and everything like that. So they're just cleaning the place, and they didn't finish until midnight or anything like that. So that's already a pretty big issue as is. Then we also were planning to cook for the rehearsal dinner. So they were making some green chili and some red chili. And they told us that, oh yeah, also the stove has a small gas leak. And to use this stove, you have to turn it on and off from the main gas line to make sure that the gas leak doesn't go. And then you have to manually light the stove as well after turning the gas from the stove on. And of course, you want to be fairly quick so you don't get too much gas leakage out there. It's so cool. So now we have a gas leak on top of that. The rooms aren't clean. And it's just like, okay, well, that's already pretty bad. But we cook our stuff and everything like that. My wife's brother, so I guess my brother-in-law, and his girlfriend are staying in a side cabin as well. So, you know, we're pretty tired. We've been traveling from East Coast to West Coast, and we're pretty tired. So we're going to bed and everything like that. And it's getting late, but the cabin's still pretty warm. And we're like, okay, well, it looks like some of the settings were maybe off or something like that. We'll turn on the AC, we'll open the windows, and we'll keep that cool all weekend. That should be fine after maybe like a night or so. So we do that, we go to bed. Wake up in the morning. I'm feeling the allergies pretty bad. I'm like, you know, I haven't been in Colorado for a while. I'm feeling allergies pretty bad. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm just going to get some allergy medicine on, and I should be okay. And it starts lasting throughout the day quite a bit. I'm just like, oh, okay, this is getting pretty bad. To the point that I'm keep taking the nostril medicine. I'm like, I can't take anymore. My nose is starting to hurt now. So we had to go with some allergy medicine and stuff like that. So that wasn't great either. But we're preparing for the rehearsal dinner, and I realized in the morning that most people had, by this point, like, left. They got their own hotels, because, like, well, this place isn't ready. It's not very clean either. It's not the cleaning lady's fault, obviously, because they were called last second on the day they probably were not expecting to be cleaning in the first place, not to be working. But I figured out that most of them get a hotel because the place is not clean, and there's no hot water. They knew there was no hot water. And they allegedly had called the plumber to come in on Thursday or Friday. They called him to come in on Friday, which is weird because if we were supposed to come in on Thursday and or Friday, they should have called that much earlier to plan that out. Either way, the plumber gets there. They can't fix it. They need a new part. So now the main cabin, thankfully we're in the side cabin, so our water is not affected, but the main cabin now does not have hot water for the entirety of the weekend. No hot water over there. So that's also great. And this is on Friday, so by this point, we were gonna have they were told we were gonna have the rehearsal dinner originally in the bread and breakfast itself. That wasn't happening because we just cannot set enough stuff up. So there's another rental house that this person owns as well, off, like, you know, close to where the actual venue is for the wedding itself. So he let us use that to do our rehearsal dinner. And I technically didn't see this, wink, wink, but like everything was going so south that the bride actually needed to take a moment and just like walk up to her room and just cry. And I felt real fucking bad for her. So I really just stepped it up in terms of like things I could help out with and everything like this at this point. She was having a rough one. Oh, she's having a rough one. Yo, what up, Jimfu? What up, Fizz? How you doing? You're in the middle of my second cursed bed and breakfast story. B&B story. How you all doing? It's good to see you all once again. So we have those in this other house. It goes pretty fine, all things considered. I mean, it's a house. It's a nice house. It's a nice ass house in the mountains. By the way, we are also in the mountains too. So it's not as easy as like, oh, we're in the city, we'll just go somewhere else and host it somewhere else. No, we are actually in the mountains. So there's only limited options in terms of what we can do. Gorgeous area, just limited options as a result. So we get through that dinner as well and go to bed again, and the cabin's still hot. What the hell's going on here? Okay, whatever. Maybe it's because the sun was hitting down all day. It hasn't been raining a lot. Maybe it's hotter than we know. Whatever. We're not worried too much about it. There's always so much we can do. Wake up again. My allergies are even worse this time. And honestly, even my wife's starting to feel it too. And she doesn't have as many allergies as I do. I'm pretty, vulnerable to allergies. She's having it a little bit too. She's getting pretty bad about it. And we kind of figure out that it's a combination of two things. One, The cabins are definitely not as clean as they need to be. And so there's black mold. There's just black mold around. So there's a nice step one. And two, whatever they're using in the pillows as well is really giving a bad allergic reaction to my wife all the same. So we also realize it's the pillow too. So she's getting like this double dose of allergens that are slamming her, and I'm also getting a double dose because I just haven't been in Colorado for a while and I'm just weak to the outdoors as a whole, plus the black mold on top of that too. Cool, excellent. We actually get out in the morning though and like drive away for a bit. Actually, this is on Friday. So we kind of realize that we're feeling pretty good when we're out of the cabin, and when we come back to the cabin, we immediately start feeling worse. So whatever the black mold was doing was kicking our ass. But whatever, it's now wedding day. We're Saturday, it's wedding day. All we have to do is get ourselves into the venue at 1 p.m. We start setting up, I start helping out with stuff, and you know, the wedding happens at 5, I think it's 5 p.m. Plenty of time to set up. They won't let us into the venue until an hour before the event. This is also in writing and in the contract, but they say they don't do that, even though they agreed to do that. So we can't get into the venue also until about an hour beforehand. In which case, you know, I'm just like, you know, fuck this place. I'm busting my ass to get stuff as set up as I possibly can, because this she doesn't deserve this shit. They don't deserve this shit. So whatever, fine, we'll get it set up last hour. The ceremony starts late, all sorts of stuff. It's an overall good night in terms of the event itself. Lots of cute things happen. A lot of not very cute things happen, but that's not the current issue right now. There's different problems there on top of the event. We wake up Sunday morning. My wife is in dire straits with the whole pillow allergies and black mold stuff. So we decided to just drive off for the morning and just go have breakfast elsewhere, give her some time to, you know, clear up our sinuses and everything like that, take allergy medicine, let that take effect. Felt great when we were at the restaurant, felt awful the moment we stepped back into the cabin. So we didn't stay for too long. But there was something I needed to grab that morning before we took off for a little bit. So I walked into the cabin here. Like, at this point, I like walk into the cabin. I'm like gonna grab some stuff so we can start packing up and everything. And I'm trying to be very quiet. I don't know who's even staying in the main cabin anymore. I'm trying to be very quiet. And I look over, and there's this, when we walked in, there's this wall, like full-scale wall, built out to be a china cabinet. And it has like these, you know, 100-year-old plus dishes in there. They're absolutely gorgeous, absolutely amazing. It's a really good, like, in itself, it was a very good build. But for some reason, it's lighting up right now. The top shelf, it just has a red light. It's just flashing, and it's lighting up for some reason. I'm like, okay, whatever. Maybe they just found some switch to turn that light on. It's just turning on randomly, whatever. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I go and I grab my stuff, I leave. And we come back, we do our breakfast, we come back a little bit later. And now this china cabinet is going bonkers on its lights. There are red lights going off. There's like green, purple, yellow lights going off in the middle and the bottom shelf. Like, what the fuck is going on with this thing? Like, this thing's going buck wild. It is a sound and voice activated LED light that they decided to install on this 100 plus year old staple of this bed and breakfast. And so instead of spending money, keeping the place clean, maintaining the place, making sure it's up to repairs, so on and so forth, they decided that the best money to be using on this place was this china cabinet, to put LED lights that respond to voice and sound. A carbon monoxide alarm would have been too useful, though. It would have been too useful for us. And so we learn as well that on that same investment, when they actually showed up 10 months ago to check out the place in the first place and decided it as their venue, the place was purchased 12 months ago. It was purchased a year ago. And so what we're thinking happened is they purchased it a year ago. When they checked out 10 months ago, they weren't doing shit to it, but it held off just enough to like still look really good from how much care it was taken care of in the first place. Give it another 10 months, give it another year total, and the place has gone to absolute shit. And so we're thinking that's what happened. They haven't done anything worthwhile for the past year, and the thing's just kind of in dire straits because they're not spending money to actually invest in it and make it work. But we found out a second thing, and I'm thinking they're trying to cash out insurance. So we get up, like I said, we get up every day, and our side cabin is really fucking hot. This makes no sense at this point. It's been 3 days. We've had the windows open. We've put the AC, the small AC unit, down to as low as it can. And we have fans running out throughout the cabin itself, and it is still blazingly hot. So he's a little bit of a solo thinker, I'll put it this way. But my brother-in-law decides that he's going to get into the crawl space of the cabin because, you know, he just likes exploring stuff and learning about stuff. Turns out there is a space heater in the crawl space of the cabin that is just plugged in and on. Up in the mountains, by the way, where there's a lot of already pre-existing fires going on in the first place. I'm thinking they're trying to burn down this place on purpose and get the insurance money out of it. I think this place is an entire fraud, and we were almost caught on the deaf side end of all of this. There is a lot of shit going on here, and they're just so upset that this place has not burned down yet. So, yeah. And also, when they bought it a year ago, they also turned it into an Airbnb since as well. So, once again, Airbnb has tried to kill me twice, and they have failed both times. I cannot be stopped. Airbnb wants me dead. And it will not happen. I'm too strong, too invincible to be harmed any further by Airbnb. Not that I've been using Airbnb anyway, because, you know, last year's endeavor was not good in the first place, and I'm like, I'm pretty done anyway, but... So yeah, that was the bed and breakfast story, the secret Airbnb story of the wedding weekend. Oh boy. Yo, what up, Josh? You found a hole of an Airbnb in Brooklyn? Was that inside of the Airbnb itself? Where was the hole? How big was it? It's good to see you, buddy. Good to see you from the other end. Yeah. Me in the face of the Airbnb telling me I'm the most handsome man in the Airbnb, and I look like that. But also, they can't harm me anymore. It really does sound like the premise of a B-horror movie, honestly. And mind you, this was just based around the stay and the event itself. There were other things that were going on too that didn't give me as much pause as the entire event. The entire event goes wrong. The entire event goes wrong. But then it was also like personal level stuff that went wrong. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. This weekend's fun, but it's also a wash. I'm also letting that weekend go. Space Heater, some of the agency. I know that the bride is very on their ass and is trying to go after the money and will take them to court if they do not give stuff back for that absolutely dog shit weekend. I hope that means that they've also reported it as well, because I didn't see it. I didn't have any pictures of it, so I'm hoping that that also gets included in there all the same. But I don't know the status of that, unfortunately. I've become more and more informative that was this story. They used to be okay, because it was like, oh, hey, here's just like a cute room in our oversized house in this overly expensive area. It's like, great, I want to stay in this overly expensive area so I'm close to the event I'm trying to go to. And I don't wish to spend a lot of money on a hotel room by myself. Now it's just very much like, oh, what's the cheapest way to get money from people? And, you know, their health be damned. So we'll see what happens. But first she had to go through, of course, Airbnb first before she could really do any litigation stuff. So she's staying on Airbnb first. And if they don't do anything, then from then on out, it's going to be litigation, court cases, so on and so forth. And she and now, I guess, both her and the husband both make pretty good money. So they're not going to get litigated out or pushed out for time they'll be fine. They'll be fine in that regard by a significant margin. So we'll see what happens there. More to come on that one, but they are trying. Hopefully something gets reported. Hopefully something can hold over their head and be like, So it's blocked off, but I moved to get the outlet and didn't know until I felt it, until I was in the mix. No. It was fucking covered. No. Oh my god. You know, I think that would be... if I fell in a hole in an Airbnb, I think that would still rock it. Despite this entire last weekend of like the wedding shenanigans, I think if I fell in a hole in an Airbnb, that would immediately make it second place. I think that would make it second place of worst Airbnb experiences I've had. The chopping finger thing, that will always remain first, probably. I hope it remains first. Let's put it that way. I hope that remains first. But I think falling in a hole and that being the entirety of the worst thing that happened at the Airbnb would rank second. I'd be so pissed off. But yeah, dog. It was a weekend there. The rest of the trip was absolutely great, though. Got to see a bunch of friends, hung out all day. People were willing to take time off or had time off that they were able to use to hang out. It was good. It was very good. I had a great time getting to see all my friends. I don't really know people. Yeah, that's fair. That's also fair. West Bay Stadium was downtown LA, and we hear gunshots every night. There'd be a lot of unsavory things going on at night. Welcome to the LA, baby. Let's go. Also fair. Yeah, if you don't travel outside like the comfort zones of someone else, at least there is not panicking about what's going on, then yeah, I can understand that. Ideally, you never have to stay in an Airbnb in a completely new area, though. Or if you do, it's a very, at the minimum, very expensive area, and you're staying in part of someone's house or otherwise. So it's like, okay, well, it's your house. So we're in mutual agreement here that I'm not going to fuck shit up, and you don't want me to fuck shit up. So you're going to make it nice enough for me that I don't have to go around the house. The Airbnb a couple times. That's the only time he's using it. Yeah. Also, that's a big thing, too. Our first year of doing this streamer cabin was exactly that. We're like, oh, something's wrong with our Airbnb, but we'll switch you over to this one. So that way they can give you a cheaper place to be, while at the same time not getting in trouble from Airbnb because they didn't give you something they promised you. It's like, no, they have to give you accommodation still. If they give you accommodations, pretty much no matter how much dog shit it is, they can get away with it. So that's a really shitty thing that is protecting the Airbnb folks. Power Wash Sim is getting, yes, I did see that is getting Shrek DLC. My number one knowledge knower of Power Wash, Jimpu, showed that to me. And apparently the Power Wash Sim guys didn't know this was being announced. So they had to go quick, like, post it up. And like, wait, what? Hold on. Shrek DLC coming soon, fuck. Yeah, for my sake, I also hope it remains first, that's right. But yeah, the Punji pit. The Jabba the Hutt pit. This Airbnb comes with a surprise, Jabba the Hutt. What the fuck's a Jabba the Hutt? Oh, you'll find out. It'll sweep you away. Oh gosh. So yeah, the cursed Airbnb still cannot kill me. So that's the positive I'm taking from that entire wedding. The Airbnb cannot kill me. They're trying, but they can't. Yo, what up, Chocolate Dave? Good to see you again, or I guess hear you again to a degree. How you doing? But yeah, that's true. They did a really good job of that trailer. I think they knew it was, they knew it was coming, but they didn't know it was being announced. So they're like, oh, it's announcing today? Shit. We're totally in sync between our two marketing teams. We are 100% in sync, kind of thing. Yo, what up, Bridget? Good to see ya. I'm back. That's me. Yeah, me imagine the Discord like, oh, shit. I wasn't expecting this. If I give them another chance, I'm not giving them another chance. But they had to fool an entire family to get my ass and not tell them that it was an Airbnb to get my ass back into the Airbnb. They had a chance. They set me up and they couldn't fucking do it. Airbnb will not successfully kill me. They cannot do it. They're trying, but they can't. Yo, what's up, 11 gay emus? Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 to you as well. I think that was 11. I know closed caption claims I said like 25 times, but I think that was 11. Yeah, because if you escape without being frozen in carbonite, you're lucky. I almost feel like I'd be luckier if I was frozen like that. At least someone would find me later. Someone would like, you know, like, oh shit, I'll buy that guy in the carbon ice for like $7 redos or 7 credits. That's what they call them. And then they'll defrost me, and I'll just be like some relic from the past, and it'll be my Futurama moment. I won't last very long. They're gonna like shoot me with a laser gun or something like that. I'll probably shoot me with a laser gun, and then it'll be bad. That's right, Fizz. Exactly. They're even incompetent at negligent homicide. They can't even burn their place down properly by putting the space heater in the crawl space and hoping that the wood and the mountain catches on fire so they can get a little bit of insurance payout. They can't do it. They cannot kill me. They've tried. They tried twice. It will not happen. But yo, Chocolate Dave, Jinpoo, Doggy, Strong Badman, Bridget, Kefka, Fizz, Susie, Toast. How you all doing? What's been going on this past week? I mean, I guess I mostly know from Toast and colloquially, I can't say that word. It's from Susie as well. But how's the rest of y'all? How you all doing? Now that I have told my story, and I have not gotten to tell this story in full yet. And like I've had to shorthand it so much because I've had to reshare the story so much in the past week that I have not gotten to go to like a full version of the event side of the story until just now. But now I've done it. And it took me 30 something minutes to do as such. Please, and fill our place with Diet Soda and play Burnout Revenge on the PS2. I would love to do most of that. I will not take Diet Soda, but I'll do the rest of that. The rest of that sounds amazing. If I get weed and soda, I probably will just be upset. Need insurance for all, you gotta get the pros and the mafia. Who knows? Maybe the mafia was a part of the Airbnb, and Airbnb is like, we need this guy whacked. He tried to sue us one time, and then because he cut his thumb off or some shit, well, you gotta learn how to do it mafia way. And then they sent him after me. They couldn't do it. They couldn't make it look like an accident. Everything failed. They kept rolling natural ones. Because I'm the natural #1, baby. Ain't shit happening to you, just nervous a little week. That's great. That's excellent. And hopefully, you also get a long weekend as well from the US side, folks. It's really weird because I completely forgot that was happening. I completely forgot that I was supposed to get an extra day off next weekend as well. So I'm just like, oh, right. I guess I have 2 4-day weeks in a row. That's super nice, actually. I'm really jazzed about that. Glad to have a Ryudo stream to watch. Hell yeah. And then soon I'll have a Susie stream to watch as well. I'm looking forward to that. Wait to when I got my old job again. Is that old job positive or old job negative? Also, what's up, Garbonics? Otherwise, hopefully you're doing well. That must be the Yakuza. That's true. Actually, maybe it's the Yakuza I fucked around with. And this Ryudo guy, he's only played Yakuza 0. He's not playing the rest of the Yakuzas, and that is a sign of disrespect. Sir, why do you sound like that? Aren't you the Yakuza? Hey, I'm the Yakuza here. I know exactly how I sound. And if I sound like I should be in The Godfather, or at least a pornography spinoff, then that's what I sound like, okay? You lay off of me. I'm mafia-ing here. For drinks, but to try to reduce the amount of Coke I drink. Well, usually that's not what you do with Coke, but anyways, I found some decent options, but actually, Diet Coke is ass. Oh shit! There's some fucking golfers coming from Resident Evil land! You survived! That was gonna be my first question. Did you survive? It's not like your run was going pretty well, actually. You were getting like back-to-back, like, unlockables when I was leaving, and I didn't get to see the end of it, but it sounded like from a certain point you were just rolling in checks. You were cashing in payroll and you were holding hella checks. Wait, how you doing, Greenbacker guy? Thank you for bringing Camino over mine. I'm back from vacation, so I'm just doing some catch up with everyone. I'm chilling for a while, and then I'll play some video games. I don't really have a plan today. Well, I have a mild plan today, but not a heavy plan today. Just a small plan. He's from the Rod. Please tell me that has to exist, right? That has to. I have to know. What if I type this? Okay, it totally exists, but in an even better way than I expected. It is apparently a fishing adventure YouTube channel. This fucking rules. This is even better than I expected. Hell yeah. But it's still like Ryudo. Play Yakuza 7. I will maybe do that someday. Someday. All I have to do is finish all the other Yakuzas in the way. There's a Yakuza collection. I could get that. That walking more and snacking alone junk less. I lost 10 pounds in the last 1.5 months. Hell yeah. I mean, all this is a lifestyle change sometimes, and I'm glad that's working out for you. But most importantly, how do you feel personally? Do you feel good? Does your body feel good? Do you feel like, you know, you have a little bit more clarity, you're sleeping better, so on and so forth? Because I know some people, you know, don't need to be losing weight, and they're like, oh, I feel like shit, or I'm starving myself. It's like, you don't need to be doing that. Has a real, I'm Jack Nicholson energy. Damn, I'm like 3 layers deep in the lasagna that is impressions of whatever came to mind first, basically. Double snakes into Tyrant Hall. Damn. I mean, it could have been double sharks in all fairness, though. That would have been very funny. I don't drink much, but I'm a serial killer that actively likes Diet. Everyone watch out, Kefka 40. Wait, your name's Kefka. Don't act like the diet soda part's the part that calls you out as the serial killer. Your name's Kefka. I could read between the lines, but I could also read the line as well. It's the voice actor. It's true. I voice acted the entirety of Final Fantasy V to everyone's dismay. But it's me, baby. And we got even actors. I figured taking a break or so. I went on vacation. I was out of town for the last week and a half. And now I'm back. Yeah. Hey, bye. What up? All right, see ya. All right, enjoy your big dinner. Oh, there was a big shark hallway. Had 4 of them in there. Oh shit. I missed the 4 shark hallway apparently then. I'm so sad. I'm very sad about that. I do miss Coke, but I stay strong until I hit my goals. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Kevin just drinking a Diet Coke. Actually, where's Smite? I need to give that. That's a good prompt. Kefka in jail, but drinking a Diet Coke. It's very important. Yo, what up, Johnny Long Torso? How you doing? General Sam has been better. Yeah, that helps a lot. You don't need to do a lot. And this is something that my nephew and I talked about, actually, my last night there. That you don't have to. Yes, social media and the internet and Hollywood have pushed forward this ideal body of either you look like that or you're a fat piece of shit type of energy. And it's like, no, that's not how this works. There are scales of different physical activity and what health really both looks and feels like entirely. And just walking every day can just boost that up in an insane amount to get to like, okay, you're perfectly functionable and you're good to go. You don't have to have shredded abs at all times of the day. 1, that fucking sucks anyway, but 2, no, you don't have to go that hard. It's fine. Just get some steps in. You're good to go. When I shot the one with the shark, I saw the grenade launcher and he tanked it, and you said, nope, never mind. They didn't die. I'm out of here. And I was cackling up at that. That was so good. I do with the Yakuza, that's all I can say. I wouldn't be surprised if Fizz is a part of the Yakuza. Leaves every Wednesday to go to a meeting with friends at a undisclosed bar somewhere. Sounds like something a Yakuza would do. Yeah, don't get super fit, don't get buff. But yeah, regular exercise, even light, just makes you feel good. And that's exactly what exercise should do for you. Exercise to make yourself feel good. And to whatever scale or degree that is for you, that's very important. And mostly it's a lifestyle change, so if you can make it consistent, you're good to go. But there is also that other dark side of like, if I don't exercise, my life is ruined kind of energy. And it's like, no, you can lighten up on the exercise. You can do other things as well in the meantime. So I don't know. It's a whole messy thing, learning how to exercise properly. Yo, what up, Sana? How you doing? Good to see you. I'm back. I regaled my stories of the second cursed Airbnb I have had the misfortune of staying in this past trip. Thankfully, that part was only temporary. I should also note that that part was only temporary. It was only for the wedding, and then we stayed in town with my mother-in-law and my sister, who live in very gorgeous houses, and we're all good. And like the moment we got to, because we first went to my mother-in-law's house, we immediately took like everything that got pulled out of our suitcase at the Airbnb in the mountain and just washed everything so we wouldn't even have like a speck of that black mold happening any longer. So that was good. From there, I was pretty much good on allergy stuff. It took like another day or two for me to like really clear out my sinuses. But after that point, like the allergy medicine was working great for the rest of the trip. I might have not even needed it, honestly, but I felt a lot better. I'm with the Illuminati recently here. Fizzuminati-o? That's a terrible way of combining Illuminati into your name, but I sure did it. You're obviously broke. Shit! That sucks. That sucks a lot. It's a bed frame. Since let's say, just putting two. Okay, what direction though? Like, okay, the bed is like header, footer. Can I even see my entire hand on here? Okay, header, footer. Okay, yeah, making sure I'm just on camera. Did it like split into like it broke in the middle here, or it broke in the middle like long ways? Because one of these is very funny. Oh, the right side support just completely said, fuck it, I'm out. You got hit with the tie Tuesday? It just said, fuck it, I'm done. Wow, that sucks. I hope that you get a very positive restock of furniture in the coming days. But just down the middle of the ply, just like down the middle of the entire ply, the right side support. Jesus. That fucking sucks. Just found the weak point and just hit it 100 times until it broke. Type of energy right there. That's really unfortunate, but hopefully funny in the aftermath as well. I hope it's funny in the aftermath now that hopefully you got your new one. It's working great. There won't be no future problems. You'll get an office chair here soon, which that's something worth looking on Craigslist for or something like that if you have a Craigslist near you, because there's a lot of offices currently closing, and that means there's a lot of office furniture going around. Nick, now I'm back in town. I was kind of like looking because I was on Facebook and I'm like, I just need to kill a little bit of time before I start working because I was working half day still. But like, I was still looking at like, you know, Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace stuff. And there's just a lot of office chairs going for very cheap that are very good chairs. And I'm like, oh, if I get back and I have the opportunity to pick one up, I might pick up another one or two of them. But now I'm back. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit condemned to home because unfortunately my wife did end up catching COVID. I still seem to be fine. I don't know how this keeps happening, but I seem to be either asymptomatic or just straight up immune to COVID. So that means I'm going to catch it like tomorrow. Click on an Amazon guide of the day. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's easily fine then. That rules. Enjoy your new chair and bed frame combination. May your days be reveled in comfort that you 100% deserve. All right. I have been chatting for like an hour. I feel like I have sufficiently and somewhat decently caught up with the folks. Of course, you can keep telling me how you're doing and all that stuff here. But I think it is a great opportunity for me to hop into some gaming here. Because as you all know, hopefully at least, the bar was there. You saw me punch out a lot of people. You saw me fight Mike Tyson for 3 days. I assume there's some knowledge that I do have the new computer pretty much 95% installed. There's like one more thing I want to get, and it doesn't really affect anything all that heavily because I want to get some new USB parts for it. But that's, you know, it doesn't actually affect the usability of the computer. Everything else that changes the power of the computer is in there now. I even have an official version of Windows now. I made it. I've made it full force here. And so I'm like, you know what? I think getting the full service of being on stream and playing some games again and seeing how well they run will be a very good curiosity to see if they run a proper. Damn, you're right, Toast. It was right there. It was right there. Very good. GG's. Sunglasses. Sunglasses missing from me. Actually, where are my sunglasses? Okay, good. I'm like, wait a second. Where are my sunglasses? Good. I put them back. Because I moved them originally for the trip. And I'm like, oh shit, did I put that back? The answer is yes. Yes, I did. Oh, wait. Nope. That's not what I wanted. So I'm like, well, you know what? Let's do some runbacks on some games to see how it runs in general. And see how good they run when the stream is also running at the same time and everything like that.
Oh, these sunglasses?
Yeah.
You can't afford these sunglasses.
I think I put actually one more sticker on the computer. I think it's one of the stickers that came with the CPU that came that I purchased for it. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do with this. I don't know. I'll just slap it on here and call it a day. So I didn't even really think about that. It's probably there. Okay. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just try a few games and see how they run. And see if they run better. That was not the right folder. So let me move over here, if that works properly. Yes! Okay, cool. Let me remove that, because I don't need it right now. Keep myself up there. That's fine, though. Wait a second. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, I did change that, because I updated it for the Final Fantasy V. He can stand there anyway. It's fine. He's good. So, like, I know I can think of 2 games off the top of my head that worked. Didn't work great, but works better when I was testing it offline for a little bit. So I'm like, okay, let me get the full stream going on and everything like that and make sure that this works properly. So let me remember how to stream in the first place. Like that's the thing that's stopping me the most though. I'm like, how the fuck do I stream again? What do I need to do? What do I need to open to play games? My God. Then Final Fantasy V. No, Final Fancy. Fancy that. We gotta really push this computer to the limits. In all fairness, the finale of Final Fantasy V was on the new computer. Officially, it was.
Hello, new streamer. I am helping. Please observe me help.
I observed you help and you fucking beefed it! I can't believe you beefed it when you were trying to help, thereby causing even more problems. But I appreciate it anyways. Thank you for the entire year! I can't even do the 12 days joke because it's been an entire year, 12 months officially as well. You are helping beyond anything. Thank you, Toro, for that. I greatly appreciate you. And hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully you're having a good one. All right, let me open this game real quickly here before I forget that I was supposed to be opening a game real quickly here. All right, there we go. Let me turn off the music as well and then get this loaded. You have to deal with me. I've not done this in a while. I feel like I'm new to this all over again. Okay, change my game audio over. All right, let's see how well this runs or doesn't run, right? Once again, thank you all for making the computer magic happen. So far, so good, though, that said. I can't see the edges of, like, what I'm trying to align right now because I have the glasses on. I can't actually tell if I'm seeing it properly or not. I'm going to turn this down for myself, by the way. This is really, really loud for me. Hopefully it doesn't lower it way too much for you all, but let me know if so. I can turn that back up a bit here. There we go. All right, we're good. Yo, the new Star Wars game is good. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, I saw some people talking about, like, getting to play it these past few days. I'm like, oh, Power Flapjack is definitely over the moon. If your power is working now, that is. I assume that means your power is working now that you have power again. All right. Sweet. Also, welcome back, I guess. Beefing it? That's right. Beefing it. Chef's kiss style. That's large. But yeah, let's see if I can drive my car at full speed today. Yeah, Powered Flapjack exists now. All right. I have to remember, one, how to play this game. Which I'm already doing a terrible job, because I don't remember the controls. From Rogue One? Roughly? Very roughly. Alright. Let's... Okay, so I remember... I should have done this earlier, but I remember that this cup is the one that gave trouble on the earliest stages. So let's see how this works out here. Also, yo, Quill Hair, thank you so much for the welcome back. How you doing? It's good to see you. Well, technically again. Do I release this tomorrow? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. But yeah, don't spoil anything, I guess. It's not story spoiler. Okay. That's it. Powerful Object will probably be the master of not spoiling anything. God, this is running. This is actually running. This feels good. All right, how do I play this game again? I like hold my fingers in a very weird way to play this game. There's a wanted system. Okay. Okay, that's how I do that. All right. Oh, God. I mean, I guess that's how the game may be supposed to look, but that kind of looks bad. But it does work. That said. Maybe I don't want to use this stage after all. Okay, yeah, maybe I don't want to use this stage after all. Let's go to a different level. The frames are nice. The frames are doing great. That stage is not good for it, apparently. Let's go to this level instead. Oh my God. Yeah, it's just the windows on top of the stage, which I don't know how to fix that. I'm not going to try very hard. All right, Firefield. Firefield was okay. So let's see how it works now. Pico's back, baby. Or Jazz Big Boy. When I eventually ever get to playing Aero GPX. Rooting more this, probably. Honestly, probably. It is probably rimming significantly more than it needs to. Alright, how do I play this game again? I need to... Well, one, I wish I knew where everything was in terms of, like, boost power. And then, how do I attack again? There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. I'm ready to game now. But also, the game is ready for me to game, too! It's running! It's running so smooth! It's running so smooth now! It feels so good! I can drive my car at full speed! Quentitonia is in tears somewhere, just looking at the screen, is going, there goes my boy. Quentitonia does not sound like that at all. But you know what? I'm too jazzed. But also, yeah, driving my car at full speed on stream now, it's a miracle. It's a real thing. It's happening right now. I'm so happy. Yo, what up, Valzarath? How you doing? All right, thank you. Ow, my whole ass. I'm back. It's good. All right, now we have boost power. Damn it, I missed. All right, now I have to like. We're getting good though. See, he's not even chugging when I'm doing that. I am about to die though, so maybe I should be a little bit more cautious of my mortal existence on this course here. Or maybe, maybe instead. Oh, thank you! What? Yeah, like this game is running now. It is running so good now. And I was like worried, like, because I can't really test it without, you know, being live on stream. But it definitely, the game did slow down the first time when I figured out how to like minimize everything in terms of like how fast things run and everything like that. That I tried going on stream afterwards and it didn't work. Because it was like, oh, when I toss the stream on as well to being on, then that also causes problems too, and thereby made it so that it could not run properly. Ugh. Because it was like, oh, it has too much stuff to try and do now. But now I can do it on stream. I'm live. Everything's working fine. We're good. You know, yeah, the collections I've heard about the last few days are absolutely insane. It's crazy how many good collections are coming out. Like, Castlevania's Secret Drop One, it's like, oh yeah, it just comes out like today. M2 just kind of like doing the good shit out here. And apparently it's really good. I watched Quinty or T5 play through the Castlevania, or the Haunted Castle remake, and it looks really good. but I'm not going to purchase it quite yet. I have one thing I want to purchase actually ahead of time. As to kind of go back into, I guess, more vacation stuff that happened that was a positive. So I talked with one of my really good friends, and they just have so much insight onto life and like lived experiences and talking about it. But we were talking about like, you know, fighting game stuff and everything like that. I forgot to actually probably boost out of the way for everything. You know what? Second's fine over that. And we had a long conversation, like 2.5 hours flew by before we both realized it. We were having such a good time talking with each other. But we talked heavily about fighting games, and I think just kind of like the realizations of some of the things that they said to me and everything like that made me realize like now I have like a new understanding of how I want to approach fighting games, and I'm actually pretty excited to play fighting games right now. And I'm like, yeah, I kind of want to play something. And so I think I'm going to buy Tekken 8 now that I have the new computer as well. So I think that helped out a lot, just like listening to them talk and everything like that. I'll give them a quick shout out because they're also going for partner as well. So I should probably shout them out and give what little support I can. I think that's correct. I'll tell you if it's correct. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, yeah, Bowser the Healer. They mostly are a WoW streamer. Obviously playing the new WoW content as well. But yeah, I got a long talk with them over the weekend, and it was just like, or over the week, and it was just really, really good, honestly, to have that extra insight from someone who has also kind of gone through the same stuff and has been into the fighting game community at a very similar capacity to me, as where they've done a lot of commentary on the Smash side of things and done a lot of like events and everything like that, and they're just really smart about their emotions. So I was like, just talk with them, like I feel kind of excited actually to play again. And I played a little bit of Guilty Gear XR while at the wedding, our personal wedding party, because a few friends had come from afar as well to come to the wedding party, and it was great to see them because Bears was there. And I'm like, okay, well, if Bears is here, I do want to play a little bit at least. But you've been doing good. 4-day, kind of bled, but 4-day weekend ahead. Yeah, I think most people were waiting for the 4-day weekend on the US side of things. Hell yeah. And you get 2 days in on a 6-day weekend. Damn! Oh, you got to let it work. Never mind. Fuck! I gotta read faster. I'm sorry. I know you're gonna find it funny, but I'm sorry, Green Biker guy. But yeah, I'm so glad it's running great now. Yes. Oh, you started new job next Tuesday. Okay, good. Okay, I'm catching up now. But yeah, Castlevania DS. I heard they did a great job with that, and the making up for the drawing on screen stuff. Seemed like it was really well done. And Haunted Castle, yeah, Haunted Castle looks really good though. I really want to play that. Haunted Castle, like earlier this year, and it was pretty booty. I played it. I've actually played the original, and I'm like, I'm glad it got another chance. I'm glad this game got another chance. Definitely of the time. It's like, is it the same way like Double Dragon, that at the time it only works in the specific month it released in, basically, and then it is unforgivable by any other standards past that month. Because the game runs like shit, it doesn't play well, it looks pretty, but that's like the only thing that's got going for it. But yeah, it's weird. It's very weird. But thank you, I appreciate that. I hope it goes well as well. I think the big conversation that came out of all of it was that having a different approach to the things that we love within the fighting game community is really what changed up, at least their perspective of how they wanted to kind of, you know, refresh how they do fighting games. And I really started to realize, like, after talking about it, it's like, yeah, I think that's a lot of the reason why I've been enjoying streaming so much, because a big thing for me is I do enjoy entertaining people. I legitimately really enjoy that. But by streaming, I don't have to, one, compete for screen time at events for, you know, who someone else tells me whether I get to entertain this weekend or not, and how much I get to entertain this weekend or not, and my audience I get to entertain this weekend or not. Which, fine, whatever, I like that. I still really enjoy that, but being able to stream is like, I get to decide that. I get to choose when I do that. I get to decide how long I want to do it and when I get to do it, and so on and so forth. So that's all on me, and that feels very refreshing because it's a different approach to that want to entertain. And I'm thinking, like, speedrunning has kind of fulfilled in, like, the I want to sit down and learn something aspect for a long period of time. And I think that's been refilling that as well. So I think, on the other hand, that's been doing a good job. But it's like, well, maybe I re-change that and say, maybe I just don't be competitive. I think that's kind of the big thing. I don't need to be competitive. I don't need to travel out for events or anything like that because I don't feel obligated since I'm doing the commentary side, and I should just play for me. I haven't played for me in a long time. I played for getting further in tournaments and learning more about the game. But it's like, no, man, I should just play for me. I haven't got to play for me in a long time. So hopefully that also refreshes things a little bit as well. So Yotaku and Frosty, right? Frosty probably not, but I'm going to try to make Yotaku because it is close, and I've wanted to go to Jeff's Holiday Matsuri for a while now. So I really do want to try to make it to Yotaku. So if you've got a room or anything like that, let me know. I might volunteer for the event for making it cheaper, though. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I also hope so too, T-Jabs. I very much hope so too. So we'll see what happens. But I'm like, you know what? I have the new computer, and I think this is a very good way for me to embrace the new computer because I might go back into Street Fighter 6 as well, but I'm like, I really need a different game. And I think, you know, Tekken 8 is a very different game. And I really like 7. I didn't play 7 as much as I wanted to. You beat OG Haunted Castle? I mean, I won't ask why. But I am curious if you have an answer anyway. Yeah, it is really hard to keep the grind on going for so long. And especially, you know, if you're any sort of reward-oriented person, and which I kind of am, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I need some sort of like mental reward from it. And it doesn't have to be a lot, but it has to be just enough. And I feel like I'm not getting that reward in general. It feels bad, and I just don't want to do it. And it's like, once again, that's that whole aspect of like, well, I haven't done fighting games for me in a while, where I just get to play and I'm happy with what I'm doing. Okay, I remember the stage now. There's one more thing I haven't been using. That thing. That's like almost run into a wall here. So it's like, yeah, I definitely want to try to do that in the coming weeks. Yeah, but exactly, yeah. It's basically like a level of job is like consistently competing for an opportunity to be on stream. And it's kind of like the YouTube thing where, I mean, at least I've seen a lot of YouTube videos and or people talking about YouTube who are just like, yeah, I really enjoy YouTube. I get into it as a career. And then there's just some months where I get less money. Why? I don't know. And commentary is very similar to that in that regard. Because sometimes I will get, you know, hey, here's you getting these top 8 placements for this game. Cool, that's great. Suddenly, oh, now this time I'm doing just pools and pools only. And I don't get games that I had last time either. And it's just like, okay. Did I do something wrong? Is it something bad? And I mean, in one case, yes. One very specific case, yes. I was pretty much banned from commentating on a game for like a year. Or like almost 2 years, honestly, before I got another chance of doing it. Sorry, hold on. I had to live there for a bit. So it's like, yeah. And I think that's that whole thing is like, yeah, I didn't get to decide on my terms of what I get to commentate or not commentate. Hold on a second. I'm in a tunnel. I'm in a tunnel. The tunnel's running great, though. This is great. I remember this tunnel chugging along real hard. Oh, my God. I'm in a tunnel, and it's working. I'm so jazzed. It's because I like hunting vampires. It's my hobby. You might have seen my documentary. It's called Blade. But yeah, love entertainment people is also a social thing, which, yeah. Yeah, also being a social thing is a huge thing for the FGC as well. And I guess on that regard, you know, it's like I still could, you know, I still could enter or socialize with people. I think streaming still kind of fits that in, but people who want to communicate anyway found a way to communicate. So that part at least was good. And I like hearing about other people's successes, as T-Jab very much knows, and still shares he and his wife's successes on Guilty Gear Strive and how much they're learning. I love hearing about that shit. Like, don't stop telling me about that. Just because I'm not doing anything doesn't mean I don't want to hear it. It's just really, really good. So it's like, I still am like connected in certain ways. I still watch other streamers as well play, like Nerd Josh. I watch a lot of Nerd Josh because he keeps playing. And it's like, cool. Like, he just keeps sharing stories, explaining stuff to people. And I'm like, I like seeing people gather around him and, one, listen to his stories. He's a very good storyteller. But two, just explaining stuff about the game. I'm like, I love this. This is really, really good. Shows up there. I swear how much worse it gets. I also understand that, Alice. I would also probably play the first stage like in some like actual earnest and be like, wow, this sucks. How much worse can it get? And the answer is, yeah, probably a lot worse. You're a gamer. You're not supposed to play for yourself. You're happy there. You're right, Kefka. I gotta go back to gaming for the grind set, the mindset. I'm doing the grab being shit unless you're playing command grab character. Now crazy nice. Oh, really? I didn't know that grab was much weaker in 7. But I also played a command grab character, so I had reasons to go for grabs. So that's also fair. I have to actually learn a new character for Tekken 8 though, so that sucks, but whatever. It once again, it's good for me. But yeah, RNG income sounds fucking terrible. Mind you, I'm sure when the months are good and your video pops off, those months are great. You are living great on those things. But then it's like, oh, I have to replicate that. And sometimes YouTube algorithm might not push my video as hard as it did before, even though I did a technically better job and people liked it more. So it's its own mess thing. Yo, what's up, Ryu Goomba? How you doing? It's good to see you again. I had the fortune of seeing Ryu Goomba when I was out in Long Island at the Long Island RetroCon. And it was great to see Ryu Goomba because I feel like the last time I saw Ryu Goomba, he was like 6 years old. He looked like he was 6 years old. And then I saw him again. He's like a 30-year-old man. He has a whole ass beard and everything. But it was great to see him. He was kicking ass at fighting games all that weekend and enjoyed a little of the high score challenge as well. You have other quotas. Oh, yeah, other quotas. She's learning how to confirm into supers or Amazon search. That's terrifying because now she's playing Strive now. She is playing Strive now. That is like, yes, how you capitalize your damage. You get the wall, you get a lot of bonus off it, is what you do. Go to card game and kill the locals this weekend. As I play Little Mice and Magic. Hell yeah. Mice and Magic. I love that game series. It's great. It's aggressively cracked. What up, Gamlin? How you doing? But yeah, not to skip over the whole ban from getting to commentate a specific game. About 3 years ago now, I was doing commentary for Guilty Gear Strive, and it was Combo Breaker, and it was top 16 to top 8. Like, that's an insane, like, the competition for Strive is insane, mind you. And like getting a top 16, and I was commentating with Ringe at the time, was like insanely good. But I was running on all cylinders that weekend, and this is like not an excuse exactly for everything that was going on, but to explain my personal situation, I was running on all cylinders that weekend. I had a shitty bedmate for the first, or shitty roommate that I was paired with for the first night. I had no sleep. I was running off of caffeine the entire weekend, like copious amounts of caffeine the entire weekend because I just did not sleep well. And I was also a organizer for Mystery Game Tournament that year. So I was, any waking moment that I was not on commentary, I was doing Mystery Game Tournament. And anyone who's run a Mystery Game Tournament knows that you can't set it and forget it like the rest of like a tournament, a one game tournament. You have to change the game every like 5 to 10 minutes. You have to change out consoles, games, everything like that, replug everything out again as fast as possible to keep to your times, because otherwise you run over, because you just have to make sure everything's running well. You plug everything in and out. You have to find the right stuff. You stay as organized as you can. You keep it going. It's a lot of work. So like every waking moment I was not on commentary, I was working that thing. It was a very long weekend, and I got to like the final block with the top 16 to top 8, and I was just kind of like trying to make jokes and trying to keep up as much as I can. And I made an otherwise a very badly timed joke, an extraordinarily badly timed joke, because it had been like, there's a whole like, you know, gambling thing that I knew in the back of my head when I said this, but I'm like, oh yeah, you'll get shot for that in Texas if you cheat in gambling and stuff like that. So there was something cheap that happened, and I said that line. Unfortunately, it was after the school shootings in Texas, like very much after it, and I did not really know it at the time, but it was like perfectly unfortunately timed. And I was not able to do commentary for Strive for about 2+ years as a result. And I fully acknowledge that, yes, that is fair. That is actually fair, but also it does suck. It does suck a lot. And it's not like I didn't apologize for it or anything like that. I very openly apologized for it. No one called me out for it. I called myself out when I was reviewing my commentary block, and I'm like, oh, that was not my intention. Now that I've gotten back home and I've sat down, I know everything that's going on, I realized that I said that, and the time was just tragic. And so Chris Seg, the guy who does most of the Evo stuff, just was not happy about that, and he decided that no longer I will be on commentary for 2+ years. Apparently the same thing, I can't speak too much on this, but apparently a similar thing also happened to Alzarek. Not Alzarek, wow, let me try that again. Makoto Fox. And also, Makoto Fox was not able to get on commentary for a long period of time for something that happened. So it's like, you know what? No, this actually sucks that there is a person who can just decide that you do not get on commentary even though you're working your ass off and know your stuff and are doing it very well. You're right. You're right. We're 21 and 22 years old, Ryu Goomba. That's right. You're fine. You're fine. If you need to do stuff, please do stuff. I'm happy to see you, though, Zenfadel. I hope that whatever shit is going on, hopefully isn't too rough on you. But legitimately, it is great to see you. Do not apologize. You have a life too. I have a life, and it's currently on this racetrack. I won't racetrack again, but when I find time, right? Especially since you're still playing stuff anyway, so it's like, it's still like, yeah, you want to, you know, find time for that. And that's why I'm like, and I'm in a very good position to like, I don't really want to play Strive again, actually, but I just want to play something new. And I think, you know, either Street Fighter 6 or, everything's really so nice though. Street Fighter 6 or Tekken 8 is the ideal, so I can also use the new computer as well and play the game like it was meant to be played. Because it had huge tech windows, so it's not worth it at all. Ah, that's fair, that's fair. So the same skill for a normal grab that happened in Second Set tournaments. If you wear them down long enough of jabs and they fall for it, then it's like, yeah, this is good to go. This is hella good to go. Ow, ow, ow. But you remember that? Yeah, yeah. It was just unfortunate. It happens. I understand. I don't even disagree with it necessarily. Because the optics of it is bad, and ultimately, if you are running an event and you need to put someone on the mic, you need to be able to trust them to do the right thing at all times, because it's your name on the brand, or it's the tournament's name on the brand, and you have to make sure that you do it right. And so something like that, with that sort of timing, was detrimental as fuck. The timing meaning of thing, but he's... Oh god! Jesus Christ! Hold on a sec here. I can't read that much. I'm trying to stay at course here. I didn't realize there wasn't a wall there. My hats almost fell off. Alright, there we go. I'm going to play that right now, but I want to play the H... Oh, fuck! I forgot the HXS game was coming out here. I actually forgot that Hunter Next Hunter was coming out. Also, I forgot I had Boost as well. There we go. Alright. If I can just... I think there's a... I hope there's a charge coming around the corner here. I thought there was. Maybe there wasn't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, the stage is a little bit longer than I expected. And I'm significantly worse because the game's running at full speed. Alright, I don't need to be in first right now. I can take this slow. I can take it slow. But I didn't realize you weren't actually playing fighting games right now, Susie. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Okay. Cause busy for Strive test. That's fair. But yeah, I gotcha. Oh, you can't do that, huh? Look at this, not the course. Now, I will say, between Chocolate Dave and Ryu Goomba, I do know of the backstory, I guess, of that potentially. But I guess I also know that... Can you jump up there? I also kind of trust Ryu Goomba and certain friends to not be using it in a very negative way. But I will say, for this one, if you do want to take it onto DMs and handle it very adult-like, I would prefer that as well. But even catching up with solo games, I've been doing that as well. I've been doing that for, I guess, the last so many months since I've stopped playing fighting games for the most part. A lot of solo-ass games out there that are real good. I meant to play more on vacation, but I just didn't. Because I'm like, oh yeah, I can get the Shin Megami Tensei 5, and then I realized I didn't even buy it. Like, I am very intelligent. So I'm like, well, I didn't buy it anyway, so I guess I'll probably just buy it for the PC, because I know that was... A friend of mine was telling me, she was telling me that that is like the complete version of it, or like with the DLC and everything like that. So I'm like, well, I should probably get it now that I'm actually upgrading my computer. I should be able to run it just fine. Since I seem to be more able to sit at my computer and just play games more often now. And actually sit at my computer and not have to be like in bed. If I find myself in bed, I'm finding myself sleeping on a game very soon. So I'm just like playing like Mahjong in bed before I go to bed. Ow. Wait, you're wait. Yo, what's up, TC? How you doing? 5 minutes of downpour, and then that's all the water we got. That's all the water I have for today. I'll be playing Animal Crossing on my Nintendo DS. It's good to see you, though, Etizian. Yeah, I will have to say, though, apparently Colorado, when I was before I visited, was like on this huge freaking dry spell. Like, it was just freaking dry there, like fires and everything like that. And apparently it just like stopped the moment I got there. So it was like, you're welcome, Colorado, for saving your state, because it rained quite a bit out there, pretty much every day. So like, yeah, you're welcome, Colorado. I saved your ass. Uh-oh. Oh my god, everything's running so smooth. I'm so jazzed. I'm sorry. Oh, is it time? Is it time, Power Flapjack, for you to own some kids with some mice and magic? Hey, good luck with that. And to be clear, Ryu Goomba, I am saying that you do not have to head out or anything like that. But I fully trust you and your acknowledgement of things. That is all. Oh god. And I do not want you to feel necessarily outed on that regard. Oh, God. If I can just get through this course here. Oh! What has happened? I was doing so good! Oh, I am still doing good. I looked down, I saw the nearest computer is really far away. I'm actually doing okay. That's being torn. I come back to Arizona. That fucking sucks. That fucking sucks. Yeah, whereas like Colorado was still hot, and unfortunately the rental car that we got did not have any AC in it, so great. And at first I'm like, well, this would be fine. Once I start driving around with the window open, it might be okay. Before I forgot that, hey, Denver traffic is shitty now. I mean, it was shitty before, but it's really shitty now. And so it was just like, I was baking the entire time. It was terrible. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that y'all had like some sort of, you know, nice weather in recent times. New York's been nice as well. 70s for the last 2 weeks sounds amazing. But it was nice coming back here and be like, it's still hot, but it's not as hot as it was back in Colorado, which was super nice. Also being outside of the cabin that literally had a space heater on the entire weekend. That's also a lot better. That is also a lot better. So I'm like, oh, it feels just right to be back. All right. So made even the wrong turn. I didn't even take the wrong turn. The game's like, hey, what if there was a wall here? Would that be funny? And I'm like, no, it wouldn't be funny, actually, as a matter of fact. I would hate that. I would absolutely hate that. But Blasphemous 2. Blasphemous 2. Blasphemous. That sounds familiar. Is that the Dark Souls-esque 2D game? The guy has like a big horn helmet, like a singular horn helmet. I think that's right. I'm like going through my mental space here. Honestly, I was gonna say I've been playing a lot of single player games. No, I haven't. I've just played Mahjong as of late. That's not even single player. I just fucking lied to you all. Not even as a joke, just because I'm fucking stupid. I have not been playing any single player games for the last few weeks because I it wasn't my intention. I also understand in a very similar way of I understand how things are being used in terms of like emotes and stuff like that, and people don't like it. At the same time, I trust that you were going in with a positive intention to inform as well, and I think this is all a part of just being an adult, being adults in general. But I have my trust in folks and people. I do appreciate the apologies, and I would say, don't worry about me, and maybe forward that to Ryu Goomba at some point in the future, if not already done. Don't hit me with lasers, though. Please and thank you. Catholic 2D Dark Souls. Okay, there we go. Wait a second. Dark Souls is not Catholic? Says the not Dark Souls player. Actually confused about this sort of thing. Okay, we're good. Oh, heck, I missed. I missed, though. Why would you lie like that? I wish I knew. I wish I knew why I would lie like that. I was too embarrassed to talk about playing Mahjong because I was playing a 3-player. And I was doing it because I was being stubborn about getting my 3-player. For getting my 3-player up to master rank. And it fucking sucked. I hated it. Vacation play was my content. You missed the content. I talked about my second cursed Airbnb experience at the beginning of the stream. You missed out. Your content is in the VOD now. You have to go back in time. Get in the DeLorean. You gotta go back. But it was good. I went back to Colorado. It's been 2 years since I've moved, and now thus 2 years since I was last in Colorado. And I got to see a lot of friends there and had a really good time. The Airbnb was cursed that we were staying in, but, you know, that wasn't my choice. That part wasn't my choice at all.
We asked 100 Twitch viewers what stream would you like to
good.
subscribe
Oh, shit.
to right this second.
Great answer. No regrets. Thank you for the 5 days of subscription. Greatly appreciate it. That's an entire work week of subscription. How you doing? It's good to see you, fam. I looked away for a second. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Whoa, okay. That was weird. Weird monkey ball graphics. There's demons inside the tiles. There are no other players. Everyone's actually fighting against their demons collectively at once. Just the demons also deem... All right, you fought the demons better than anyone else, actually, so you're good to go. You're absolutely right, Garbox. I disagree, game! Catholic? Catholic? Did I say Catholic? Maybe. Has a stat, but isn't being in your face any real religion? Oh, gotcha. I'm like, everything feels like it's some level, like, every screenshot I see of it says, like, oh, you're in a church. You're fighting against the god of banana peels or something like that. And their name is, like, Yishtolatak or something like that. Bad and also bad. In my case, apparently I'm just cursed. But once again, Airbnb tried to kill me again, and they did not. They failed to kill me once more. F-Zero is doing a much better job killing me than any Airbnb. I cannot be stopped by Airbnb, but I can be stopped by F-Zero. God damn, that's actually a really good emote. Holy shit. 2 a.m. No worries. Get some sleep. It's something you've actually been sleeping at 2 a.m., which is like a huge win for me personally, because that means that you are hopefully catching some real Z's. But yeah, the whole story's at the beginning of the VOD. Not that I don't mind telling it again in a shortened fashion anyway. And I probably will, once again. But Egrets, how you doing? What's going on, friend? It's good to see you. Neither of them are right. If I just keep saying all the words, you just have to assume that one of them is correct, and that I know exactly what I'm doing. This game is very hard when you run at full speed. Biblically accurate angels. So that's terrifying then. That's horrifying. They actually fall down to the earth, and then they put tires on the car, and you have to live, you know. It's what happens to anyone who falls out of the sky in the Jetsons. You have to go back to the planet Earth and live your life, the rest of your life down there. While everyone gets to live in the sky paradise that is F-Zero. they put tires in your car and they say, welcome to Earth. Will Smith is there for some reason. I don't know why. You think he'd be able to get a better job, but, you know, I'm not here to question his longevity. It's kind of weird that he's been alive for, like, the last 10,000 years so he could be in F-Zero land. So Star Fox 80 for no slowdown? That sounds terrifyingly bad. It's like in the same way, like, Metal Slug without slowdown is an extremely different game. An extraordinarily different game. Can you sleep for 100 hours? Ooh. God, I wish I could sleep for 100 hours. That'd be great. Damn, I'm gonna get both of them. No! If I died there, though, I would have accepted that. That would have been my fault 100% instead of me just not playing good. Wait, I assume there's a ROM somewhere out there that removes the slowdown in Star Fox, and probably Stunt FX Racer. Yeah, that's what it's called. I'm like, SF Racer? No, it's something like that. Yeah, Stunt FX Racer as well. And that game probably really needs it, though, on the other hand. Star Fox without slowdown would be like a logistical nightmare. But Stunt FX, no, that needs it. You might feel like you're actually driving the car now. Whoa! Cool. Goodbye, world. Goodbye, world. Stupid and fast. That's me, baby. I'm refusing you the game over screen, though. But yo, Fins! Thank you so much for the welcome back. How you doing? It's fantastic to see you as well. What's going on? He won't stop you from being stupid. Drive responsibly. I refuse to drive responsibly. You can't stop me. All right. Let's try some story mode. And by story mode, I mean the one stage that definitely let me get away with winning. As a result. Oh, right. That means this song will work now. That means this song will work. Did they tell you lost? No, they can't. Legally, I did not lose. I legally did not lose. That means we can hear this good song now. Because they won't slow down and play awfully. Yeah, Stunt Racer FX, thank you. Brothers, at least stay in your car.
Guys, the party's just starting.
Yeah, responsible driving is not F-Zero's forte. As we're about to find out from this stage, you do the antithesis of responsible driving. I guess outside of, like, cleaning up the streets. From other cars. The best part about that is instant. This is an instant card. My card is instantly exploding as well. Goodbye, everybody. All right. I don't remember what I want for Falcon. Let's just do it like this and hope that I can finish the stage. All right, let's do it. But yo, what's up, Fins? How you doing? What's going on? Oh, you got home from work. I missed that. I missed that. There we go. Hey, well, welcome back from work. Oh my God, it's running at full speed. You can actually hear the song now. Oh yeah, boost power to start. Right, I forgot about that. There we go. And I can actually do this now as well. Also, I've now watched the task for this game as well, and it's very, very funny. Apparently, you cannot kill Michael Chain until, like, the very, very end. So, like, even the task, like, catches up to him and passes by him, but it's like, oh, you can't really do anything, honestly. Oh my God, so many kills! I can play the game now! Yeah, take that shit! Oh my God, this stage is so much easier, though. Now I can actually control myself. Never mind, there's actually a pause to be found here. There's actually a legitimate pause to be found here. I can actually play this stage. Holy shit, this is nice. Oh yeah, the task is so fucking good. Nice. Yeah, like, this is so much easier. I know someone told me before, like, oh, you should use the spin attack. It's a lot better. It's like, well, I couldn't because I couldn't aim shit, so it felt really bad. But now that I'm actually, like, able to, like, use it properly with, like, some speed and, like, aim myself a little bit better, this is so much better. Ow. Did I get him? I did not get him. No, 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 get away from me! See, yeah, first time clear off of that in itself. Because this is so much easier to play this stage when you actually control your F-Zero. That is so much better. God damn. I did not realize that was going to be that much easier to play, at full speed. I thought it was going to be a little harder, but no, that was actually really good. I'm very, very happy about that. That fucking rules. Also, yo, what up, Side Joe? How you doing? It's good to see ya. Yeah, exactly. When you can blow up your opponents just easily like that, it's really weird they haven't made a game like this before. That's be real good at times too, like Tekken 5. Fighting game tasks can be either really good or like the worst thing of all time. The thing is, when they actually have fun with their tasks, it's like the most fun thing because like, oh, how can I push the system super far? Like, and they clearly have a very good and acknowledgeable way about how to play a fighting game, and they're really leaning into that. Other people on the other end are like, what's the easiest way to kill a computer as fast as possible to finish a game as fast as possible? And it fucking sucks when people do that. Because it's like, this is the most boring thing you could have given to me. If you wanted this sort of speed run, I would just watch Street Fighter 1 speed runs. And even that's more exciting, by far. So yeah, the ones who just really like optimize, like, oh, if I just do this combo here, it does the most damage, and then I pick them up and I finish them off with this. It's like, yay, you did this for that many stages in a row, and this combo is cool once. It's not even cool the second time. It's not even an interesting combo. You're trying to look allergic to the floor. It's so insane. F1 was never the same, but F-Zero, they took up the rules that they were afraid to take. The mouse deck in this ancient game, I'm already thinking about running a deck of funny little lizards. Look, just have that as your backup card, I would say. Just like, oh, the mice deck didn't work. Now you have to find out my ultimate form, the funny little lizards, and put it down on the table. And they're like, but the game's already over. You can't just play me again. And it's like, no, run it back, coward. Money match me. Do people money match in Magic? Do people money match? Wait, hold on a sec. Do people money match in Magic? Do people do that? Is that a thing? I feel like I'd be afraid of money match in Magic, personally. If Yoshi is so much fun. Yeah, that one is way, way good. Because Yoshi is perfectly a character. It's like, no one ever uses all of Yoshimitsu's moves because they're all very goofy and weird. And to distill that into an actual character is hard. Or, I must say it's hard, but it makes it a lot less interesting. Until you get really good at the character, then you can start using the goofy moves again. But being able to just kind of do it for free and just play around the computer's expectations is very, very good. Look at this pogging jackass. Let me check out this pogging jackass. He's laughing. He's having a great time. Gee, Jasper, I thought a man with two Y's would be happy. No, that's a man with two lies. Yeah, that's pretty great. All right, let's try this one out as well. Let's see how hard this one is. Now that I have speed on my side, unfortunately. Yeah, but slightly different. Exactly. It's that exact kind of energy. It's like, yeah, we're just playing training mode. The computer is at my whims, and it feels really good. But yeah, I'm sure they do. But no one ever talks about it. Or if anyone's ever talked about it, they're probably also in the fighting game community. Let's be real here. But any card game, that's fair, actually. It's like they base gambling around card games or something like that. What I've been up to? I just got back from vacation. And now we're back here, baby. How you doing, Side Joe? What's going on with you? All right. Let's try this out here. Let's see how hard or easy this is. Now that I'm actually running at full speed here. I forgot that one was there. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ah! Oh, cool. I actually made it through the door somehow. God, this is running at full speed, and I can actually see a little bit where I'm going. Ow, I forgot there was 2 there. I forgot there was 2 there, though. Shit. Ow. Ow. I can't make it through this one, though. Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's both easier and harder at the same time, but God, this feels really good. This feels really good to play. Holy shit. Oh my God, the game works real good. All right. I'm gonna move on to the second game I was gonna rerun on as well, and then we'll try to do a bonus third one. I don't know if it's gonna even work, because I'm not even sure if I'm set up properly for it, but we'll see. Fishing mail. That's right, we're bringing it back to the 2000s, baby. Work for the week after my week off. Oh, that's so nice. Did you actually just have a week off, or did you actually go on vacation for a little bit? Actually, I don't need to turn off the emulation. I can probably open 2 emulations now and not have this game chug on me entirely. Probably. Maybe. Alright, let's check this out here. Is that the correct one? I think so? Maybe. We'll open it up and we'll see if I need to update it at all. That is not the correct one. That is not the correct one. I gotta find where I put the other one. Hey, you can realize you have 2 emulators. Because of all of you making it possible. And that's legitimately the answer. I would love to make a joke answer and act like I'm better than folks and stuff like that, but no. It's seriously because of all y'all that I'm able to now have 2 emulators. And I'm super jazzed about it. Where did I fucking put it? I do not remember where I put this thing. There we go. Once again, it has been a while since I've streamed, so my brain is like, I don't remember where anything is. What? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? That should be set up. Why does it think it's not set up? Why do you think you're not set up, my friend? Maybe it's because I put it over here instead? Yeah, it's because I did that. Okay, never mind. Past me was stupid. That's not my fault. Yeah, how does one stream? Very carefully. Wrong answer. Doc has the answer. Doc, how do you stream?
You know what they say, Mac, baby. Every cat has his day. Let's make this sucker stay.
I'm gonna make your day, Eskimo, so you better watch out. Doc said I have to do it to you. Thanks, Doc. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go fight Gunlancer Esky now. Yo, what's good? Esky, how you doing? It's good to see you again. Hopefully you're having a good one. Us and Mike Tyson. That's true. Mike Tyson did help out a lot by beating the fuck out of me. But he sure did it for charity. He did for the people. He did for all of you out there. All right, let me change some stuff over real quickly. All right, and then we'll change the game capture over as well. A little bit off, but almost there. Is this a cutscene moment and it will go full screen later on? I don't remember. I didn't go anywhere. Gotcha. I feel that. I feel that energy. All right, we're just gonna cut off the edges on this then, so I can give it fake edges over here. There we go. All right. So let's see if this game also runs at full speed while streaming as well. I'd be jazzed if so. We have a deck for a professional former commander headed by that guy, and I insist everyone refers to him in a wacky cowboy voice. Yeehaw! I got 2 swords. See, you must be the life of the party when it comes to Magic games. At least I dearly hope so. Otherwise, you know, They gotta stop being such hard asses over there. I forgot how loud this fucking menu is. You probably can't hear it because I have your sound turned down, but God, I forgot how loud the menu is. Alright. So I know the opening cutscene works pretty fine for the most part. Hey, turn. I'm gonna turn it down though for me, because holy shit, that's loud. Bouncy sound over here. Alright. There we go. Who? Laughing Jasper play yeehaw. It's really fucking good. Yeah, I was in Colorado for the last week and a half or so. And it was very good. Getting to see folks and everything like that. And it's crazy to see how big Akihabara has gotten. I take it that you didn't see the messages on the Mile High Burst chat. Which is unfortunate, because I'm like, I have no way to inform everyone that I'm going to be in Colorado at this time, at this place. Alright. Yeah, this is running great. Like, no problems here. Alright, they save Zero Suit Samus. It's thinking for dramatic effects. Like, oh, she's gonna be eaten. Oh, no, we saved her. But yeah, this chugged a little bit. Chugged a little bit there. But that might just be the loading effect. Yeah, I'm like, there's no good way for me to actually, like, inform everyone that I am going to be at Akihabara at times. So it's like, heck. I tried my best. Well, what game is this? This is Chain Dive. A really, really good game. The game that got me to start playing Bionic Commando Xbox version. Which was also a plenty fine game. It's just sillier because I can understand it. Things size. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Alright, so that last scene was the one that cut out last time, but like, yeah, this is running great still. Holy shit. Yeah, this is running great. Yeah, this is running great. The music's not chugging anymore, even while streaming. Oh, that feels so good to be able to chain dive freely. I'm doing it, Ma. I'm chain diving over here. But yeah, it's a tether-based action game, or action/platformer game. That shockingly does not have more notoriety, to my surprise. This feels like the exact kind of game that would, like, once people understood it existed, people were like, wait, this game fucking rules. What the hell? Like, to the point that I'm like, who knows? I might try speedrunning it someday. Ow. Because it's just like, the game moves a lot, very good. Once you kind of get used to what you're supposed to be doing, it moves real smooth. 16 plus, it would have been huge. I don't actually know what year this came out at, now I'm thinking about it. I actually don't know what year this came out. Oh, nice. I think it post-dates Bionic Commando by a little bit, but don't quote me on that. Actually, let me go up from here. 2005? Oh, okay. Yeah. Then yeah, it came way too, well, both way too early, and it's only available, as far as I know, in Japan. So that's his own beast as well. That makes it a kind of a problem of why it doesn't have as much popularity. So yeah, this definitely whooped the ass out of Bionic Commando in terms of timing. And I don't think it's even backed by any sort of big game company whatsoever. It's just so long. See what happens when we get into action with it. Stretch Armstrong. Where Phoenix Sports Stages plays a really fun and funny game. It is a very fun and funny game. I think that's the best way to put it, honestly. It is very silly of a game, and I appreciate it a lot for what it is. But yeah, if it came out, this game came out a little bit later, it would be huge. And like, not even if they got more time to add more to it and everything like that. No, the game is good. The game is very good. I don't think there's many changes that they really need to make to this thing. Like, the gameplay feels good. It feels smooth. Like, for a company that doesn't seem to have many, actually, why am I even doing this? I know I could do this. Doesn't seem to be like a very big company. It's like, oh, they just made this like from their heart, like very much from their heart. And it rules as a result. Yeah, I guess Bionic Commando was like, because at that point, like, I don't think even Capcom knew that they wanted to target the West at that yet. So they're like, well, I guess we'll keep making these random games and see how they do. Oh, Resident Evil's our biggest game ever? Shit. I guess we gotta make more of those. Where are they? Been sticking my head for the past month? Do tell. I would love to hear. Hey, that would be very funny though. Would be very unfortunate, but very funny. Don't worry, Lou Bega's Mambo number 5 has been stuck in my head after Long Island RetroCon. Hold on, forgot the name of this game. Chain Dive. But welcome back, by the way. Let's see if I can... Oh, I was gonna try to do some cheeky chaining. Okay, there we go. And then see if I can chain more as well after that. It does feel like it has that sort of... There is that sort of... I didn't mean to hit that, but whatever. It does feel like it has that sort of energy, right? Where it's just like... There's always an era of like certain games and stuff that's like, oh, this era existed, and it just happens to have like these really good games that got completely undersold. And it fucking rules that like once you find them, that it's like, oh wait, this game is really good. Why is no one talking about this? Like, there's just a lot of these things right now that just happens to be that way. Can I fish another one of these now? If I sounds like a blue mage spell. I mean, give Final Fantasy 14 just a little bit more time, and it might be. I should not be this high up in the air because most of the enemies will not come this way. But it's fine. Nice. Got a shot off there. Oh, I'm not hitting anything. That's fine. Oh, because I'm out of juice. That's why. I should have just probably gone straight on that. He starts over the first 2 very narrows and a lot of hard powerful projects. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Close. Reefer Madness, the movie musical. Wait, excuse me? Wait, excuse me? Wait, what do you mean? Reefer Madness, the movie musical. That said, it sounds like a great thing to have stuck in your head, I will say. Okay, cool. I got a parry. Yeah, you can also parry in this game, too. Ah, fuck it. I'm not even trying. There's a little bit easier. Bayo May Cry. Just in our hand. I'm going back to school next week. Or school next week. Look, they can learn something new about the way the world is. That's all. I'm just saying. You have an opportunity to educate them on something that no schooling system, no other school potentially, will give them the opportunity to learn. This is a great opportunity for you to do something very funny and also career-ending. But by St. Punk, the music just stuck in my head for the last month or so. Damn. Everyone's got, like, stuck in their head itis, I guess. We'll call it that. Say no to marijuana. Look, you're just talking about Jesus. You're just talking about Jesus. There's nothing wrong with that. It's fine. Don't worry, we got our juice back though. I was able to slash my cool sword again a lot more. Yeah, third strike, y'all. We're back to Parry Zone. We're back to Parry the Platypus. Also, we can skip all the cutscenes because they're all in Japanese and I cannot understand it. Unfortunately. God, it runs so smooth. I could actually play Chain Dive. I might be able to speedrun Chain Dive now. Because I can actually get it to run properly. Now that I'm actually getting it to run properly, it's like I might be able to potentially speedrun this game. I was considering it because I'm like, this game has great music. And I think I would enjoy speedrunning it as well. Ow. It says, you know, it's already kind of like a speedrun game in its own right anyway. Oh, I skipped that guy. My bad. There we go. Not good enough? No. Okay, fine. I'll go kill people. Maybe. Cake's shadow stabbed me stuck in my head for the last few days. Oh, hell yeah. I don't know what that song is, but I know of Cake at least. Oh, there we go. But yeah, I'm like, I do want to speedrun a new game. I'm not sure what I want to do. There's a few games I've had on my mind. I'm like, I might speedrun that. This one and Kirby Superstar have been the two major ones on my brain, though. I think I would enjoy those the most. This is a capital is Patty. No, they're just a bunch of frauds. Uh-oh. Oh, cool. I actually parried that. Yeah, anytime you see those rainbow shots come out, that's me parrying something. Okay, there it is. But it's like, I want a game with good music that doesn't have a speed run that's more than like... Originally, my first thought was 30 minutes, but I'm like, I think I could probably go like 40 minutes as well. And I just need to be not scared to like do something that's new and uncomfortable for me. Plus, if I get to listen to good music the entire time, I don't mind as well. Also, Lethal Weapon for the NES was also another thing that I was thinking about. See the game? Hell yeah! I'm glad you enjoyed the elevator action speed runs. I still need to finish a few more things on that. Like, I still want to get a sub 13. Ow, my ass! Why would you blow my ass like that? I still want to get like a sub 13 on that game, and I can. I totally can. Now that I'm back home and I can actually practice again, that'll help out a lot. Which I should probably talk about that a little bit more anyway. I need to be practicing elevator action speed, return speed runs. Because me and the other main runner on it, the opponent, who comes through every now and then, assuming we get accepted, but we probably will, I don't see why we wouldn't, we're going to be doing a run at MagFest this year. During their MagFest speedrun event. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, cool, I parried it. And so what we're gonna do is we are going to every, I think it's $2 or $5, I can't remember, but I think it was $2. We're gonna have one of those, a bowl of those every flavored jelly bean things. I can't remember what they're called right now. The Bean Boozleds, yes, that's right. Of the Bean Boozleds, and then we're gonna, every $2, we have to just reach in and just take a bite. Just take a bean and just start eating it while we're speedrunning. And if we do gather $100, we'll attempt a co-op speed run of Elevator Action Returns, which we will just have to do that by the seat of our pants, really. Like, mid Veronica Mars era Kristen... Wait, wow, what the fuck? Damn, this sounds cool as hell. What the hell? I figure adding it right now. Go, trying to get Jet from the Mixer is a pain. Yeah, that seems like the big problem of it. I was like getting the Jet from Mixer, but... I'm a fighting game player. I can figure it out. I can probably figure it out. So I got how to run this. How to run the game is really cool. Oh, thank you. Even though it's not technically a guide of how to run the game, even though I have a guide of how to run a game, it's just in writing. The opponent is making the guide of how to run the game. So at some point that'll be released. But the comparison between the first world record speed run I got and the current world record speed run I got, I'm very happy with that video. It turned out very well. But you also know something else about getting a new computer? And you're all gonna laugh at this. You're all gonna laugh at this shit. Oh, I got some S's in there. Damn, I was kind of cooking. My time was slow, but I was kind of cooking. You know you're all gonna really laugh about this when you discover, hey, did you know that on your video editor that you are able to preview the video at full speed and see exactly what you put together? to know that your video is actually what you want it to be instead of exporting the video and just fucking guessing. This is great. My Vegas runs at full speed now. My Vegas runs at full speed and I can actually preview the videos and see what effects I put on there, what it's trying to do, how it translates to certain scenes and whatnot. I was basically guessing the entire time. It sounds fake. Yeah, I agree. I just wanted to lie to you all to make you all impressed by me. So just say hi to you, Lord Corax. I know I saw you earlier, but I didn't say hi to you. If I didn't, hello, Lord Corax. How you doing? I'm not making the fucking Bean Boozled cereal again. No, absolutely not. But maybe if we get $200, maybe I will. I'll tell them, hey, if we get $200 somehow, some way, I will eat a chomp of the Bean Boozled cereal. I'm not making the opponent do it because I don't know where the opponent stands on terms of like food crimes and food punishment stuff. So I'm not going to make them do anything unless they want to do it. But they at least seem to be on board maybe with the Bean Boozled thing. But I also don't know if they fully realize what the Bean Boozled thing is either. I don't think they entirely understand what those jelly beans are. So I'm not going to say anything. And they're just going to eat one. I'm like, ooh, what the fuck is this? Like, this is the Bean Boozled. What are you talking about? You sometimes get bad beans. Massive fish, you take something into your mouth. I should have worded that better in all fairness, but it is a lot funnier this way. So you run. That's fair. You right. You right. It's consistent. But yeah, you start with depending on which two enemies you swallow. It's a 4-frame window to hit whatever power you want. Yeah, I was watching a friend practice that strat, and I'm like, that's just like a nightmare to practice. But I think once you get it, you just get it. And if you were wrong, then you figure out how to do it from there, or you re-grab it again. You reset the frames and refresh rate for editor previews. How to do it for. Oh, interesting. I couldn't figure out anything because I could barely get whatchamacallit to run in the first place. Yeah, I could barely get Sony Vegas to run in the first place. Like I would start loading up videos on it, and it would start chugging real hard. I can actually parry stuff a little bit. Oh, there we go. I actually got it this time. Oh, okay, we're good. The Brazilian Miku No, I don't think I am. Okay, got one. No! No! Okay, cool. Oh! Oh, it was the other claw. That's why I'm not hitting it. Like, how am I not reaching the body of this thing? There we go. Did you convince to do unusual punishment? Ah! I agree. I don't want to be on the wrong side of Jujutsu Convention when... Oh, I don't have any health, that's why. Ow. When the opponent realizes what the Bean Boozle is. I also have something extra as well. Don't tell the opponent I said this, but I have something extra for myself as well if I happen to lose. In all fairness, I'm coming in with a pretty big advantage. Ugh, I've been chain dived. Because either the opponent plays their current main character, which is slower, or they play on the same character, which I'm more practiced in. So I'm going to up the stakes for myself a little bit as well. That would do it. Yeah. Your computer also can't run multiple things at once and load multiple things from a slow hard drive? Yeah, I could probably do it. Once you get to use focus on movement, which, easy enough. I can focus on movement. Might be the most wholesome thing I've seen in a while. Someone drew a Brazilian version of Miku and people are just running with it. Wow. That's amazing. Are we getting like worldwide? Are we getting Miss Worldwide Miku right now? Is that what's happening? Please tell me that's what's happening, Alzaraf. Miku Worldwide. It's Miku Worldwide. Okay, fine. I'll play smart. Fine, game. There we go. So what do I do now? There we go. We come full circle. Uh-oh. Oh. Goodbye, friend. I'll never see you again. Marilyn Miku, she was the second one touching me. We're in the Maryland you obey. Oh, so that definitely means that the North Carolina scene has absolutely gotten their has gotten their whatchamacallit, their North Carolina version of Miku out there. I don't know who this character is, but North Carolina, the fighting game community in North Carolina has a whatever this anime girl is, dressed in like swagged out in like North Carolina stuff. So she's like holding a cheer wine and she's holding like Bojangles and like Krispy Kreme and has like a North Carolina hat. And it's really good. And so they probably just made a Miku version of her now. Alright. I'm in dire straits. Oh, hold on. I have to see that, though. Yo, Miku, why is this picture going so hard? And also, Brazilian Miku is really good as well. I'm glad it's also linked in the picture, because otherwise I would have not gotten to see that, because I would have forgotten. See, Miku, you say? Yeah, here we are. What's a turn signal? Oh. She's perfect. She's perfect. There she is. Okay, yep. But she got the Bojangles, she got the cheer wine. Perfect. Nailed it. Absolutely fucking nailed it. I'm like, I know it definitely exists. I thought it was gonna be like, what's the word I'm looking for? Ow! God, that hurt a lot. I thought it was gonna be like edited in, like the other NC mentioned, North Carolina mentioned, anime girl. But this is also plenty good. I want to get a little bit higher. No! I got greedy. That was on me. Yeah, even has the Panther shirt on, which is like, this is legitimately really well done in terms of like high detail. It's very good. Yeah, look at all these. I don't blame you. These are really good. Also, what's up, Sin? How you doing? Yeah, Brazilian Miku. Now I'm being introduced to Brazilian Miku. I am very jazzed to know that this exists. This is very good. Oh, shit. I didn't want to be on this side. Shit. Like, I know it's going to take a lot of damage from that. I wonder if there's like a way I can parry it to get it to stop immediately. Or if it's just I have to hold that L until it decides it's done. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's just assume I have to slow it down. I'm sure there's a way I could probably do it faster. I just don't know it. Man, I just have to like make it lose enough speed by attacking. Oh my god. Bad turn. Ah! Yeah, I guess I probably have to hit it enough times to... Hello? I cannot believe I could not reach from there. That's fine. Miku is Eterna. That's right. It's definitely Eterna from probably some sort of JRPG out there. Oh, and this is the Maryland Miku. Hold on. Now I'm getting indoctrinated by all these Mikus. Oh, that's so good. That is so good with the crab clips as well. Once again, I bloody hate Miku music. Anything that's Vocaloid music, I fucking hate it. But damn, I like Miku as an icon entirely and completely. It's very, very good. Oh, cool, I got it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get that hit off of there. But goddamn, that is very good. Oh, did you go underneath? You did. I didn't realize there was like a whole area underneath here. Oh, what? I assume so I can get more health up and stuff like that, but first I have to hit the enemies to get these health ups. First and foremost. Alright. No, I was getting greedy. Oh, I'm getting very greedy now. Oh god, there's an enemy on me. I did not see that enemy there, and I almost died as a result. Doesn't have to be a true panther. It's alright, she has Cheer 1 and she has Bojangles. She's doing pretty good, actually. Ouch. I did die this time to it. But what's going on? How you been, Sin? Since I got the last C, which was pretty recently. Go arrested for possession. We're like, Dominican Bronx Miku. It's perfect. It's perfect. Yankees in El Brim as well in there. It's so good. We have one hug from you. God, I was overly ambitious that night. I'm like, I'm gonna invite a decent number of people and maybe like half of them will make it. No, not half of them will make it. Most of them will make it. And then some. I was not expecting that many people to make it. I was just chatting all night and catching up with people. It was great. It was fantastic. Don't get me wrong, but holy shit. I did not expect that. It's about Kiko, you know those folks from the Dominican Republic from the Bronx be just drinking straight Kiko man soy sauce. They be wilding out there. Okay, maybe it's easier just to do damage like this. Okay, because I'll save much more damage. Okay, cool. I got out of there. That's good. Can I see where it went? If I see where it went? Maybe? Oh, there it is. Okay. Ow. Ow. Okay. Have you done that? I'm an evil person secretly. Also belatedly, what's up, Glumbaron? How you doing? It's good to see you as well. Oh, you still got that ice on him? Got the motherfucking ice on him. Okay, can't do anymore. Can't do anymore. Just don't get greedy. Okay. I'm like, where did you go? Alright, so now the enemies come up top here. Oh god. Okay, good. I got damage. I got damage. Oh god. Don't get damage though at the same time. No! I want to go up, please and thank you. Alright. I guess I just have to wait. Okay, yeah. Like I said, there's probably a way I can like parry it or something like that, but I'm not sure how. But you've been doing great. I'm glad. I'm super glad. It was really fantastic to see you. Thank you for taking the time to actually come out as well. That fucking ruled. Alright. Can I get this in? No, I can't. Oh, I did! Oh, maybe I did. I think I did. Okay, you're going back to your side here. Look at me harder than I ever be. It's true. I would never, ever drink a bottle of Kiku, man. Oh god. Ah, I jumped way too far. Ooh, that's my fault. That's on me. Oh. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. It's true. When I did first see the insect glaive, it was all about just bouncing off the enemy and jumping and then hitting them again with my cool spinning attack. My combo was hot, at least. My ability to kill enemies was at a bare minimum, though. Try to see it. Yeah, like I said, there's only so much I could do. I try to post it multiple times. I try to pin it, post it on Facebook. I didn't post it on co-host, but I don't think anyone from Colorado
We asked 100
co-host
Twitch
anyway, so
viewers
that
what
works.
stream would you like to subscribe to right this second.
Streamer reunion.
And 2 days.
Petty, thank you so much for 23 days. The 3 weeks and 2 days as well. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate the continued support. How you doing, friend? It's good to see ya. Hope you've been good for these past few weeks as well. I've also been gone for almost 23 days. It hasn't been that long. It's been pretty long. Oh, okay, goodbye. Okay, where do I need to go? I just need to go over to the left over here, maybe. I can double jump that and reach it. Alright, let me just do this for a second here. Buy myself some time. Sure, if it wasn't for Casa Bonita. Look, I agree. You should have been at Casa Bonita. Look, Casa Bonita is... Wow, I cannot get up this thing. Casa Bonita is a rare opportunity now. An opportunity that you have to actually like reserve yourself to get up there and everything like that. Had I been thinking about it, I probably would have also gone to Casa Bonita while I was there. There we go. Oh. But I didn't. Because it would have just been me alone. My wife has no interest in going to Casa Bonita. Regardless of the vegetarian diet or otherwise. Oh, I did not get that. How did I not get that? Oh, boy. Okay, use you as a jumping point here. That's fine. Somebody can say Casa Fajita. I mean, it would be a lot better. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. It would be a lot better to have that. So, realistically, that's the correct choice, if anything. Uh-oh. I didn't expect me to do that. It sure is a lot. This stage is a little bit harder now that everything runs at full speed. Because, like, can actually, like... Oh, I actually could have got from there. Oh, cool. Alright, you know what? Just slow it down. There we go. Now I'm somewhere. There we go. Yo, what's up, Juker? How you doing? Shouts to the Juker for giving me the knowledge on what good computer stuff I can get. So that I can also run the gaming at fuller speeds. And not be slowed down when I want to do some cool stuff in Chain Dive. Uh-oh. I probably won't play this game entirely through again. It's too long. Of course I did. Juker somehow avoiding responsibility for being the smart and cool person that the Juker is. It's not a meme, or did they double down the meme? It's owned by the guys who did the South Park episode, or who do South Park, which they did an episode of, which they did an episode of, based on Casa Bonita and going to Casa Bonita. So, you know, it's like amazing, but it's actually Casa Bonita. Oh, wow, they actually kept the energy of Casa Bonita, or original Casa Bonita. That's pretty impressive. I wasn't super worried, but I was a little bit worried because it's like, well, they want the restaurant obviously to survive for first and foremost. So it's like, well, what are they going to do that? It's like, well, they're going to try to make the food better and stuff like that. And I don't know how good the food was. I didn't even get to ask because I was so busy. I think I forgot to ask. But I'm glad it's still fun. I didn't even get to ask about the funness of it at all. Yeah, John Douglas Chain Dive. Just like Captain Douglas Falcon. Yeah, of course I am. That's right. So you better click that name, The Juker, and follow The Juker if you're not already doing it. The current client ran out today, so for next week, I'll have nothing more important to do than catch some cool streamers. Oh! Well, I mean, I don't know if it's a good thing that you are free from your client or not, but it is cool that you'll be able to chill and jam out instead. Juker is a reliable, cool guy. And also just a reliable guy. And also a cool guy. Separately. I'll keep paintball bench. Oh, okay, cool. Then this is great. This is actually great. Alright, let's see if this part gets any easier or harder now that it actually runs at basically full speed. But I also know how to dodge stuff a little bit better now, so that'll help out a lot. But it running at full speed definitely helps me like fast fall and realize when I want to fast fall. Oh shit, speaking of fast falling. Yeah, no, that fucking rules then. In that case, yeah, enjoy his next few weeks off. And I hope that the next client treats you well, with a lot of love. I have no idea how they want me to dodge that. Because it's coming in at a weird angle. Okay. I agree. You gotta love the EU labor laws. I sure as am hell jealous. So the chase mechanics with chain dive. I can. Why would you not steal from chain dive? Have you seen this game, chain dive? Ow, I forgot he has a laser. And that does a fuck ton of damage. And that's the real hard part about this. Ugh. Okay, here we go. John Chain Dive is on his way to save the princess. Ah! That hit me? Damn, okay. I understand. But yeah, that makes it a lot easier. That makes it insanely easier. God, that is so much nicer. To the Grove, the kids jive today. Yeah, all the cool kids and adults are following the Juker. Everyone keeps talking about the Juker. The Juker this, the Juker that. You be a fool to not be a part of the Juker zone. Juker is very good people. Jinpu is also very good people. But Jinpu won't say that. Jinpu definitely doesn't just out their friends on stream for saying things that their friends are embarrassed about. Jinpu would never. Isn't that right, Jinpu? Alright. I know they start monsters in here somewhere, but I don't remember how far. I can go pretty high, actually. Damn, I didn't realize the stage is so fucking huge. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm realizing a problem with my ability to control this game. Oh, they're down there. 420, good buddy! I did it. I just only gave you a timestamp to specifically go to. That's all. Where's the funny little monster guy? Oh, they're over there. Shit. I'm sorry. All right. Although it does work a lot better as well. I'm not gonna be good at this stage, regardless, but... Can I reach from up there? Yes, okay. Oh, but it sets me back to where I was. Oh, I didn't get my double jump back. Okay. All right, there we go. Let's give you a time step. That's gonna tell me what it was. So therefore, you're not guilty by any association whatsoever. Definitely didn't take place on your stream at a specific time that you gave away for free. Alright, just gonna do this because I... Alright, fair. Your goobers, me included. I love all my cool goobers on twitch.tv.com. Alright. I think there's one more helicopter up to my right here that I'm not paying attention to, and that is causing problems on purpose, maybe? Actually, where are you? Oh, there we are. Oh, God. Oh, don't fall off. Don't fall off. Damn it. Uh-oh. Okay. This stage is going a lot better, though, now that I actually know how to, or now that I actually can, like, jump around the stage and stuff. Yeah, this is so much smoother. I'm honestly very happy with it. Okay, let me get down so I actually get some momentum. But yeah, another news. Here's the stream. I think that comp might be able to do Omega. Oh shit! Basically, so I have a strong enough white mage to keep me strong enough white mage and red mage to keep me alive while I eventually attack the beast. Also, what's up, Fruit Salad Kung Fu? Good to see you as well. Oh. All right, I'm getting lazy. It's solid now, not premium extra scene, but it's better than what it used to be. I mean, that bar is low, but I'm glad to hear that they defeated the lowest of low bars. We good? I definitely did a lot better on this stage than I did previously. I don't see... Oh god. John Chain Dive, come back. John Douglas Chain Dive, we need you here. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that stage went a lot better than the first time. I do my best to keep you alive. It's true. Your streams do keep me alive, Susie. I'm like, damn, I haven't seen a Susie stream in a week. Why even be awake? Can't believe it. But, it's fine. In the long run, it was fine. You came back. But yeah, I'm glad to hear that at least, Casablanca is, like, actually serving food. Yeah, helicopter. He needs 2 bolts to throw in the inlet. That's true. But these monsters don't know bolt, unfortunately. They're not able to do that. That's not something they're capable of. It's all... So, it's up to me to make the most out of it. To make the most of their weaknesses, rather, I should say. Yo, what's up, Corn Dan? Good to see ya. Hopefully you're having a good one. Oh, missed. There we go. Let me get some combos going here. Up my combo meter. Oh, nice. Now I'm getting instant explosions. That's great. Yeah, if you get your combo going for long enough, it just fucking like blows up the enemies like immediately. And it's super nice. And it's very satisfying. You can even freeze like multiple times and stuff like that too. Now I'm gonna do this to keep my combo going. For no reason besides I'm keeping my combo going. Uh-oh. Ah! Ah! I can't get enough speed to actually destroy the thing. Actually explain streams now? Yeah, this is Susie's fault. Susie kept giving me Gex imagery every single day. Explicitly Gex imagery. Hoping that I would change my mind about Gex. She's terrible like that. I still do it. Also, chicken. Look, helicopters are the most voted to explode machine of all time. Am I supposed to do this again? Or may I actually hit it somehow? No, I didn't hit it. How am I supposed to do this again? Giving excuses, if you will. Unexcusable. Well, did it work? No. But don't tell Susie that. You'll break her heart. And we don't want to hurt our local Susie. What else are we doing here? I mean, it's not this. I just don't remember what I'm supposed to be doing this stage. Because it has been more than a month. It is tail time, but that's not important right now. Maybe it is. Maybe it's because I'm not doing tail time that I'm failing to complete the stage. Here it is. I think that's what I'm like. I'm supposed to step on that thing, I think. If I remember correctly. I think that's those things I'm supposed to step on. Unless it's supposed to be something. Or maybe because I get the one upstairs. Maybe it's because I didn't get the one upstairs as like... Oh. I think there is one upstairs now I'm thinking about it. And I have to do it in order. But yo, how's things going? How's things going, Corn Dan? Good to see ya. North defense, and there's also this fun knife called the chicken knife. Oh, right, that's true. But it keeps you alive. Rapid fire gets around a mega soon dodge rate. Okay. You use firepower, which has 2 rounds. Okay. Or I could have gotten the actual weapon that is supposed to be used for actual damage that I completely missed the entire game. No, I don't think there's anything up here, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Excuse me. Or maybe there is way up here? Okay, yeah, there is that. How high am I? Here we go. Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to do that. So it is capable damage-wise. It's just I had to... Oh, there we go. That's what it was. I hit the wrong button. There we go. Yeah, grind out the levels, which not that big of a deal, but then I have to also grind out the chicken knife, which I didn't even have in the first place, so... That is his own problem in itself, in its own right. That makes sense. Which, I mean, I still have the save file, obviously, so, you know, I can, you know, do that whenever. Start charging it. Don't shoot me. And at some point, I might go back and try to do some extra stuff as well. Oh, wait, there's one more? There's one more? Wait, where? Oh, here. Oh. Don't hit me, guys. Cool, thank you. But it might be a while before I go back to that as well. Just because, you know. As much as I enjoyed the game and I kind of want to replay it again as well, it's like, well, first and foremost, I have other stuff I want to do. Like the 3 em-ups that I'm starting this Saturday, for example. Fully chicken knife, and I guess, ow. Looking for javelin, just hoping it doesn't encircle your whole team. That's... Encircle is the thing that they basically, like, it ports you out of battle, basically, right? The thing that was, like, the punishment for being at the magic tower and doing it wrong. That was Encircle, right? Also, it can just encircle your whole team? Oh, right. I did forget that I actually have the option to turn certain things on and off, options-wise. I could grind faster as well. I could actually make pretty quick work of that, now I'm thinking about it. Huh, maybe I will if I need to do like some sort of like extra stream content, but I don't want to do a 3 em-up for that day. Because I mean, I think the 3 em-ups are going to take up most of the remainder of the year's time until we get to December. And if I have an extra month, I'm probably going to do like a mod November or something like that. No! Get back! But it's like, yeah, Circle banishes you to another dimension, right? So you can't, basically, so you just can't revive at that point. Well, let's see. Oh, just has a chance of it. Not like based on anything. And I figure that, I can't assume, I suppose, but I figure there's no real good way to prevent it from happening besides luck. So I'm going to assume that the Omega weapon cannot be silenced that easily. Ow. It's fine. Let's all figure those ones. Because, yeah, if I can just, like, kind of, like, effectively just hop onto that for, like, a quick what? I imagine that... Well, I guess I would have to get the chicken knife in the first place, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know if it's too late to get the chicken knife or not. Have certain attacks that I recall. Okay. So, Omega Weapon might have it as a counter as well, but also ultimately could just be like, yeah, fuck you, you lose, die. Moves from the available action in one line. Okay, so Atomic Ray, Delta Attack, Blaster, Wave. Okay, well, I guess, yeah, the lines aren't going to exactly work, but I see what you're saying. Like, it's very Punch-Out-like, where it has, like, here's my set form of attacks, and I will follow these until the end of the line, and then I'll pick a new one. And if you know what the first few attacks are, you can figure it out, sure, but you have to get there. In fact, he's a robot to love, but as a Bard-only trick, do tell. Now that I'm all out of the game, I can learn a lot more of it. There we go. Yeah, that boss fight was a lot easier than I made it out to be. I was so slow and stuck last time that I was just not doing any damage to that guy. And now it's like, oh, I could just hit him very easily. Omega counters receiving HP damage with an immediate double action. Rocket punch. And then Mustard Bomb. And then Rocket punch. In a circle. Oh. Gotcha. So it could just... You just have to be able to do a fuck ton of damage to him and hope that luck is not against you. Damn. Hit music Omega like. Omega's having a great time. The windows are open and he's listening to his favorite music. I mean, in all fairness, if you were told to make 5 RPGs, each one better than the last, and you have to think of ideas of how do I make this game harder for the people who understand the systems too much. I gotta make some fucked up moves. I gotta make some ultimate murdering moves. Have Romeo's battle or ballet. Ooh, this stage. Or this stage is music, rather, I'm trying to say. But it's not something for a short time, and it works on most bosses, including Omega? Wow. That sure is not what I expected. No. Oh god. Why did that break? 2 of them. Alright, as long as I stay above this ship, I should be good. Shinryu's dead! Please be considerate. Do not play music at Shinryu. Oh god. Did a terrible job here. Just gonna do this again. And it doesn't work on things it's supposed to. So wait, like, did they like literally reverse like the usage between like, oh, it works, it doesn't work on bosses and it does work on, or reverse that. It works on bosses and it doesn't work on normal enemies. Is it that level of like ass backwards? There we go. Immune to a circle. What the fuck? Uh-oh. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. I just can't get down there fast enough. Actually, I would like to see how a speedrunner handles this stage. I kind of feel like they don't. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like, I don't handle the stage. We just wait for the stage to be over. All I have to do is kill like the last one or something like that, and to make the stage go faster, because it's technically an auto-scroller, I believe, otherwise. Yo, what's up, Kindness? Thank you so much. It is that level of ass backwards. Wow, that's incredible. I love this. I love it when a game pulls a funny goof like that. Oh, come back here, you. Because also on that way on GBA, I guess at that point you have to, right? To not upset the fans who figured out the secrets. I think I would like to play around with Chemist now as well. Like, every time I hear something else about Chemist, I'm just like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck are they... can these things do? It seems really, really fun to mess around with Chemist. If not very difficult, though. I probably would just look at a guide at that point. Beefmasters to get Omega. Defend Omega and keep him calm. Oh, what? What? Just rub him on his belly and it's cool? Like, yeah, that's all Omega wants. Just nice little belly rubs. I mean, who doesn't want that? It was a nice little head pat. Uh-oh. Okay. Try not to overdo it. God, this thing is not dying. I know it has a lot of HP, but I didn't think I had that much. Oh, calm your beard. Uh-oh. Lasers. Uh-oh. Because the boss is amusing. Oh, okay. And so if you have that heavy tag, you're just like, cool, I'm basically boss status now and I can't be affected by much else. I need to get... This thing had more HP than I remember. Stop using your laser beams like that. Stop using your laser beams responsibly. Uh-oh. Yeah, but they always be cooking that meth. That real good stuff, the blue stuff. Uh-oh. Stop using your funny laser beam. I feel like I'm not hitting this guy. I do not remember having this much HP. Doesn't matter. I'm dead now. John Tane dive, cannot swim. Is calculator is tactics, right? If I remember correctly. Which I don't know what they do anyway. So I can't make it that far in tactics. I'm bad at tactics. I forgot the stage is this long. Uh-oh. Especially on Blue Mage's ability to play with levels. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Hold on. Oh, this isn't going good. Alright, just do this for now. Maybe by being airborne, I can get a little bit more help out of that. So, like, basically the calculator is like... I guess in that sense, then, is just like, oh, here's... This does damage to X levels, or these levels here, or this does stuff to this level here. And you can do different math equations of some sort to make it effective against the enemy you need to make it effective against. Parameters, and then select the spell. Wait, really? Just that straightforward? I'm a little bit surprised. I figured it'd be a little bit more in-depth. Like, you have to, like, do some sort of fucking minigame or something like that. Can't hit them because they're off. Actually, let me get back up here. Anybody have multiple level 2? So that's just half the that's just half the game then. That seems really fucking good. I think. It sounds good. What if every spell was level 3 death? Yeah, that seems really fucking good. That seems alright. Source a map tutor. On the bright side, I'm keeping up with this plane stuff, which is great. But also, that is really wild, though. That seems so straightforwardly like, yeah, by all means, this is gonna be fucked up. Clearly. Uh-oh. I feel like. Obviously, I haven't seen the class in action, so I don't know what I'm would be even looking at in that regard. Yeah, this is what I mean by the auto. This is still technically an auto-scroller, so I think for a speed run of this, just like, probably save all his HP for the end, and then just call it good. What? Oh, it hits all enemies as well? On top of everything else, it also hits all enemies? So the entire battlefield is yours to fuck up. I thought maybe it was also a range too, like, oh, only enemies in this range will get hit and stuff like that. No. Your team too? Okay, okay, gotcha. So if you play it well enough, ideally... Uh-oh. 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 Goodbye, world. Okay, so there's the downside of it. I was like, that seems fucked up to just like say, hey, enemy team, die. Goodbye. Fucking die here. But yeah. CT Holy will hit 5. Will hit everyone. Oh, okay, gotcha. HP of multiple 1 gets hit by Holy and all. My whole team absorbs Holy as well. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's fucked up, actually. Okay, so yeah, you play it wrong, you nuke your own team, but you can prepare for that by just saying, well, my whole team is immune to this thing anyway, so, like, who cares? Who fucking cares? Uh-oh. Damn. Okay, like, damn. I ain't doing shit here. That is really cool, actually. I can see what... I guess I understand now why, because I've never actually asked the question of, like... Whoa! I've never actually asked the question, like, what does Calculator actually do? Never been brave enough to ask that question. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. I would love to stop that explosion from below, but I can't. I'm stuck in a little bit of a tailspin here. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, well, it's fine. I'll just do 2 of these, and that should give me a decent amount of health back. Alright, there we go. It's only funny once or twice, and is it just, like, boring from there? You're like, well... I'm just too strong now. There's just nothing exciting about this anymore. I can win, always. There is a thing of being too powerful in a game. Oh, there's another one on the other side. Shit! Alright, let me just... Okay, I'm good. Oh, it's the final magic class. Okay, so you really gotta earn it anyway. Includes combining a dancer with and a singer with the hide ability, which lets them slowly whittle down the enemy while being totally invincible. Actually, the spell that combines them. And so this is multiple gets like hit with Asuna or something like that. Jesus. Wow. I'm glad that they had the bravery to do something very funny though like that. Because that feels like the exact kind of thing that would like oh, there we go. Oh, I was still hitting that beast, that's why. That they would like never want to do because they're afraid of breaking the game, but like, yeah, fuck it. Just break the game. Have fun with it. This does not have to be any singular character. And I guess at this point, they're also like fine with having the fun with like, oh, you got really overpowered. You know, I'm looking at things like Knights of the Round Table and stuff like that. It feels like they haven't exactly gone like as crazy in terms of like power gain. Especially with Final Fantasy 16. Nothing in Final Fantasy 16 makes me feel strong. I mean, there could have been stuff I missed, but I don't think there was anything I missed majorly. You have Orlando? Is that a character? An area? Orlando Bloom specifically? Is the character? What's this? Like, kind of let down Final Texas. He uses magic built into the katanas to AoE skills. Oh, gotcha. Oh, the Sid of Final Fantasy 10 or Tactics. I said the team. My brain went 10, right? No, that's not even close. Gotcha. And he just knows every skill. While you were engaging in kingdom-wide politics, he was studying the blade. Just cool sword guy. Uh-oh. Try not to die here, but... Oh, he's also a Thunder God in Tactics. Oh, God. Okay, just different Knight skills. Dark Knight, Holy Knight, and Night Blade. Gotcha. And yeah, I know Gao is very, very strong in the long run. But yeah, they have... Lamb just has all of them. Is he unlockable, or is he just like... He's always been there and you just finally get him at the end of the game or something like that? Okay, cool. The Blue Magician, and that's his own barrel fun. Yeah, no Strago is his own thing. He's hard hell, he knows all his skills, makes a great weak, comes with Excalibur. Oh wow! Grants perma haste and enhances holy elemental attacks? What the fuck? Is this a very, I guess it's also a good question. Is this a very, like, a character's like, oh, he's way overpowered for now and forever when you get him? Or is this a character's like, oh, you're going to need this level of character for the rest of the game, otherwise you will die without it? Oh, that was really good. That was pretty good. I mean, the rescue wasn't great. I could have done better there, but I'm kind of surprised on the rest of the S ranks there. My granddaughter ran to die. Old men and their magic is crazy. Oh, you just get him. Wow. He's just there. He's like, all right, look, I'm tired of this whole... I'm trying to live in this kingdom without politics. He said that's not exactly how this whole thing works. He's like, no, I'm ending all this. I don't give a fuck. You have my blade, and my blade, and my blade. Oh, you don't even need him. He just shows up. He's just there to help. Not in exactly a good way. Wow. He just makes it worse for the opposing force, whatever the opposing force happens to be at that time, because I cannot make it very far in that game. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll just have to play... Final Fantasy Tactics, and I'll just have to just get heavy backseating, because I am very bad at that game, and I just need to like have someone walk me through it, and maybe I'll finally learn something. Ramses' dad's better than Orlando and Dad. I would say, yeah, that's probably... I would say that's a pretty good argument of why he's not better. Ow. I probably should destroy you before I do anything. You're right. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Oh, there we go. We have a world society, so you're open to sort everything. Simply stab your problems away. Cut, slice, julienne, or stab your problems away. It's fine. You can do that. We've built another team. Actually, how powerful is he on a scale level? Like, if I send him, like, by himself and, like, the main character, could they handle the rest of the opposing enemies before, like, boss battle stuff? Or nah? Place there, back to back. Yeah. Yes! Holy shit! Why is he so strong? Uh-oh. Forgot that was there. There we go. What the fuck? Why is he so strong? Leave a lump if you need it. Oh, yeah. I've heard there's a few spots in that game that you cannot save between. And I think I got stuck on one of them. And it's not the one that everyone mentions either. It's like, no, I think someone told me, it's like, oh yeah, there is a fight that you can get stuck on. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I think I got stuck there. And they're like, oh, where are you at? I'm like, oh, I'm here. They're like, that's not it. You shouldn't be stuck there. And I'm like, I am. I sure am very stuck here. And I don't know what to say besides dang. Ow. Okay, fine. Oh, is the chemistry table? Hell yeah. Uh-oh. I thought I had a little bit more time for doing that. Let me... And I did not want to restart for like a 17th time. I keep trying to play that game and I'm just dog shit at it, unfortunately. But yeah, I need to keep a lot more save files, apparently. A lot more save files. Because I think I was told, actually, when to expect that I would need to keep a multiple save file. And then I got stuck before it. Oh, parried it. Third strike, y'all. All right, let's get back up here. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. But I don't know. Maybe that'll be a treat for myself. No, I don't have enough health. I was depending on it, and I don't have any health. Shit. Yes, that was good enough for me. That's me on every game. Damn. All these enemies are trying to fucking kill me. I'm done. It is common sense, but it's like, damn, I would expect that like to be like before like a battle or something that was a pain in the ass. No, no. Tactics, I need to be doing that like every save file, I guess. I don't know. Maybe that'll be a good way to start off January. Usually I spend January playing games that's like cool games that I missed out on anyway. So I guess that would technically be perfect, even though usually I do it on new games that I missed out on. Actually, yeah, I guess that would be a good idea, huh? Power Flapjack. I'm sure I have enough friends who would be very interested in just chilling while I'm doing a co-play of, like, tactics. Because I know Voice of Dog would sit in on that. That feels like the kind of game that iCat would be into. I'm sure many other folks like Doc and Ty and all of them would probably have played the game and everything like that. My ass! Don't eat my ass! Because we usually have 2 job slots. Imagine dude came with 4 extra ones and all of them are good. Oh shit. Can I get back up there? No, I can't. That's my fault. I slipped off. Not that I'm super paying attention anyway. You want to start stream playing through tactics at one point? Just if Fiesta and you're 14 right now. Oh god. Yeah, that would be back to back to back Final Fantasy. That is a lot of Final Fantasy. So I don't blame you for that, Hamlin. That would be a lot. When chapter 3 is the really rough part that everyone loses out. Yeah, I don't think I was at chapter 3. I think I was like at chapter like 2. I mean, I probably still have the save file on my phone because I was playing on my phone. Because I thought, or the last time I should say I was playing on my phone. So I'm like thinking like, well, that'll probably be a good way for me to just play a game every now and then while I'm on the ride to work and stuff like that. Because I was at that point taking the light rail to work. So I was like, well, I was on the train anyway for a long period of time. So this would give me plenty of time to play. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, fuck. Okay, there we go. I just need to buy myself some time. But yeah, it does sound like a fun project. I guess I just have to get a small list of people who would be interested in doing that. I don't think it'd be too hard because, you know, I'm like one of the last damn people to play the game because I'm just bad at it. Strong AoE damage. Dark Knights have strong shields. Damage and heals. Everyone gives it goes fuck you. Oh. Didn't expect to actually hit that thing like that, but yep, okay, don't fall in this time though. Because you always have nicer stuff. When you say break stuff, is it like it breaks your stuff permanently or just like for the battle? Like, I don't know if it's like break stuff like you have to buy stuff at the end of like the battle or something like that. Permo! What the fuck? What is with this game? Why is it like that? Actually, there we go. Yeah, they really did not hold anything back on tactics, did they? Jeez. Blade grabs in space with 100% physical dodge. They just threw a bunch of fucking numbers at you and said, "Yeah, figure it out, asshole. It's your problem now." But it is a problem when they do happen. Gotcha. All right, fine. Oh, not fine, not fine. Oh god, we're okay. Good. We're good. We're okay. Your jobs can teach you the maintenance skill, which keeps your stuff from being broken. Okay, so you're playing this weird rock, paper, scissors game with the enemy about, hey, can you break my shit? Nope. Nope, I healed it. Should probably just wait a little bit longer so I know where I'm going before I take a wild fucking leap and fall into the water again. You have any skills? They learn. Oh, learn. Skills learned. Oh, okay. So yeah, they're not generally an issue, but they could be. They have the capability to be an issue. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no! Don't. This is our the ranged attack. So you just gave us like, oh well, you're a knight, so you have physical attacks. I'm gonna back away from you. They're just like, nah, you're over there. I'm just gonna glare at your armor real hard, and you're gonna feel like you just broke your armor in a Soul Calibur 6. Throws them at you. What the fuck? The Thunder God boss fight. I don't think I have, but don't quote me on that. I guess it depends of if it had good enough music to listen to that someone would have sent it to me, and it has those videos playing in the background because that's the only way they can record the music and legally upload them. Otherwise, that shit gets shut down. Is basic melee range. Okay. Oh wait, I need to be here. Oh god, it kicked me off. It kicked me off. Ugh. All right, we're good. Okay, so that's just all the skills, which yeah, I'm not familiar with in that case. So I probably looked at it, I'm like, those are attacks that is happening right now on my screen. Sometimes you can only get by pickpocketing them from enemies mid-combat, which, I mean, that makes sense for at least Final Fantasy. I mean, RPGs, JRPGs in general. Which, I hate stealing in JRPGs. God, it's such a terrible thing. I won't say that they need to exactly make it 100%, but damn, they should really make it a lot closer to 100% success rate on that. Cool. Thank you for the cutscene. Oh, wait. Wait, what? That saved me? Sweet. Love when things come my way. Is breaking. Is using this monster. Oh, that makes sense, actually. That actually makes a lot of sense. That monsters might not have equipment, so it's actually not that big of a deal. Couldn't see. Ugh. I'm gonna make vomit at that text by itself. I mean, see, but you're finding a monk or chocobo. Oh yeah, I guess a monk as well. I kind of forgot there's probably monks in that game, huh? Oh good. Oh, the fire is still there. I parried all of it, and there was still some left. That's so sad. Skill in the Genji equipment, which I assume that's very good. So enemy villagers have learn. They have infinite of every weapon in the game in their inventory. That's was it Excalibur? Are you what? So they just scale up to like what is a good thing to throw at you at this level, and now it's your problem. That is very funny, actually. I was gonna say that's insane. It is, but also it's very funny, actually. These still call it So if they throw a fucking Excalibur at you, it's like, thank you, that's mine now. I've stolen this. Even though you literally threw it at me, I'm stealing this. I will sell them later. That's really funny, actually. Yeah, thanks for the gear. Maybe this is the thief skill I've been looking for the entire time. Is the ability to just be thrown items and... Uh-oh. Okay. Tactics is a very, very funny game, and I love hearing about it, because holy shit. This game is so silly. Also, I didn't mean to restart the stage. I was not thinking. I was going to try one more thing. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I was going to try one more game that I actually couldn't even run last time. And I have no idea how to make it run necessarily. But I was going to try. Their hands, you don't want to catch them. They just take their hands back and you're just like, oh man. Actually, how do I... Yeah, there we go. There we go. I need to float down more often. I need to be using that more often too. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm a little bit shocked in that regard, Fruit Salad, that most everything you've all told me has like some sort of like hard counter to it. Not like a, oh, if you're tricky about it or you mitigate the AI in this way, you're able to, not have a problem with this thing. But it's like, no, actually there's like very, very hard counters to everything in that game. It's like matchups the game. Screaming and pumping your teeth. I mean, I know he exists in that game, but I remember as like a very competent knight character. Yeah, I guess the fact that there was a way around everything really helps out a lot. Oh, and he just throws rocks attacks. I remember throwing rocks a very thing you could do. A thing you could do in that game. Whoa! Actually, damn, I could have gotten up there without my... I wonder if I could do that, actually. Uh-oh, I'm out of juice. I'm out of juice. Ow! Still out of juice. I'm still out of juice. Shit, I'm trying to make him... And then Ultima... Just let me Ultima that as well. How are you not dead yet? I've hit you like 3 times. Okay, please, freeze him. Oh my god, this guy's like tough as nails. What the hell? There we go. Jeez. That is super fucking good though. Has tackle and stone throw stone. Yeah. And I remember using that at least, the tackle and the throw stone at least. Once again, they make it very far in the game, but just enough. AKA, I made it past the first area, and I used the skill sets. I probably should have actually handled that first, but whatever. Ow, that still hit me from underneath? That sucks. Ow. Well, I'm trying to get this thing without killing myself. God, the music is so good. It worked on Goku to work for you. I mean, I can't even argue that. It does work on Goku. So at this point, I could just use it on anyone and it'd be fine. Sorry, I'm enjoying Chain Dive a lot because I get to play it at full speed and it makes me happy. All right, cool. You can get it. You know what classes he's used for? I have no idea what the classes in Final Fantasy 14 even are. Now I realize that you're saying this out loud. Monk, Samurai, and Ninja. Which I assume has some sort of significance in per Ramza. As in, I probably classes that you can get in, whatchamacallit, Final Fantasy Tactics. Oh, am I supposed to go this way, or am I supposed to go this way? I got stuck. I don't know if I'm going the right way, but I'm sure going a way. It is a lot easier that my game runs just at full speed now. That was significantly easier to get to the end of the stage. But Monk Ninja are probably the best jobs to have on. Oh, gotcha. And Samurai just uses the same as Monk. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. I am learning so much about Final Fantasy Tactics, and I will probably never get to use this knowledge. But I'm thinking about it. I was about to save. I'm like, does it really matter? Unless it doesn't have my save file. I guess it doesn't, because it's asking me to save my game, and I mean, not that it matters. But I guess in case I ever start speed running this game. GX again at some point. I played it earlier today. So, I mean, unless you mean like in a serious capacity, probably not. But I already played it earlier today. It was the first game I tried. It was the inaugural game of running it back. So unfortunately, you missed it if you weren't here. The Michael Chain level was a lot easier when your car can run at full speed. I blazed through that stage in one try. I'm like, oh, I can actually aim for stuff. And if I dash in and use my spin attack, I can actually take out cars because I can actually aim and figure out where my momentum's going a lot better. It went fantastic. I was having a great time. All right, let me turn on some music real quick here. I'm gonna move back to the full camera for a second. I'm gonna try one more thing. I don't know if I can make it work because I haven't I was unsuccessful on making this game work game. So I'm gonna see if I can get this to work because I don't know if everything's set up properly or anything like that. So that's why I'm like, I want to try though. I'll be very happy if I can. All right, so let's try this out here. Kind of close, but not quite. Let's try that again here. Does this work? Oh my god. Okay. Let me do a few things on this in here. Oh, later have the game. They're so good. And Monk has some very funny counters. Is Monk a very counter-heavy, I guess, class? Like, are they meant exactly as like take, hit, do counter, or are they like if a certain attack hits them, they're able to counter those specific attacks, and that's what they build themselves around? I'm getting curious. Now that you've all brought this up, I'm getting curious about this stuff now. I gotta know more. Oh, let's see here. Can I get this to run good? There we go. Go here. Oop. Okay, has normal counterattack. Okay, critical heal and first strike, which is punch before they. So they come in to attack you. He's like, ugh. You're like, what? I didn't even do anything. It's like that's the problem. You should have. You're about to. And I wasn't gonna let I'm not gonna be caught slipping out here. Hell no. Hell the fuck no. All right, let's close this one down then. We're gonna go back to another version of this. You all aren't seeing what I'm doing on purpose, but I'm just talking to myself here to work this through. All right, so we'll update this version actually instead. And then we'll readjust everything. Little whack-ass mix-up as a learnable skill. That is beautiful. One-shot people with first strike. So they try to attack you and you just kill them for it? So they try to attack you and it becomes your attack and your advantage. That's amazing. Yeah. Okay, anyways. This is that. This is that. This is that. And this is that. Okay. That's good. Hopefully the music's not too loud. I didn't even check. All right, we're gonna turn you off and turn you back on. Okay, that's fine because I did not load the disc properly. But if everything is good here, oops. And I can find what the hell I did with it. I know it's somewhere around here. I literally just saw the file. I know I have the file. Don't lie to me. Actually, I probably put it in here. Yeah, okay. So then let's do this here. We turn it on here. And then... this is... Oh, I probably need to do my controls again, too. Damn. So you send them all into the fray and they just have a pile of corpses. If they survive, they can hit you. We gotta stop with both hands. Wait, both hands? It sounds so it sounds like one of those skills that sounds very simple, but because of how simple it is, it's absolutely fucked up as a result. Oh, dual wield. Wait, the Mog said dual wield? Or is having two fists dual wield have to be dual wielded? Quote unquote. All right, that should be good. Okay, yeah, you're reacting. Okay, you're good. Okay, cool. Okay. Reset. All right, see if this works. Oh, Ninja gets dual. Sorry. Dual on the Monk. And then does that allow him to use equipment as well, then? Okay, that's not gonna work, I don't think. I have to actually set this up properly. Unfortunately, it seems like I might have to set this up properly, which I was hoping. I was hoping it would just work. But I understand. Yeah, damn. All right, I was hoping it would just work very easily, but I do need, like I said, I couldn't get to work in the first place, so I moved all my files around, and it might just need to be reset up again. So I was hoping for it. I was really hoping for it, because there was a few games that I missed out on, a very few well-known games I missed out on when I was doing the food sponsor games earlier this year, and I was like, I just can't get it to run, and I can't find it for a price that I feel like paying it for. So I was like, well, maybe I can emulate it, but unfortunately, my computer was way too weak to even start the game. It was trying really hard. It started one of them, it was barely starting. And then the other ones I couldn't even get to run anyway. So I'm like, well, maybe this will run anyway. I didn't give it to try it. But I don't have it set up properly to work properly. But yeah, the Burger King games I had to miss out on for the food games session. Ninjas have the skill that makes advance until they attack. Dancers will dance until interrupted. Give a dancer vanish and they'll gradually damage your enemies with nothing they can do about it because they can't fight them back. Jesus! Why is Tactics this fucked up? What the hell is going on? This is like shit that I probably wouldn't even see when I was playing the game. This is very funny. And well, whatever, not that big of a deal. That's something I have to worry about later on, because I'm sure there'll be more games that I want to tackle in the future. Very near future, I should say, as well. Because we are going to... Did you check the entire battlefield? What the fuck? What the hell? So that's what you mean by you can park them in. I just thought like, oh, maybe like... the person next to them takes some damage. You could target them and they take some damage, but they don't take a lot of damage, takes something like that. No, they're just hitting the entire field. That doesn't explain why dancers have so much range in Rabbit and Steel. Yes, less fun than punches than when he's trying to hit you with a spear. Which is entirely fair. But Dancer Vanish is probably the kind of shit that I would be very happy to do, because it's the safest and most consistent strat I could use. Because that's my fighting game brain going off on those. It's like, okay, what's the most consistent damage I can do over the safest amount of time without much execution or failure of execution? And that would be it. That's like that's the cross of all three for me that makes me work. Oh yeah, and Tactics Ogre Reborn came out, and then there's Unicorn Overlord that looks really good. I've been watching a few friends play that. And you also have Tactics anyway, so... Really, you have no excuse. You could just play Tactics any time at this point. Which, I guess I technically also have Tactics on my phone. It's uninstalled right now, but I still have the, access to it. And I think my save file is on the cloud somewhere. Krakow is out there holding onto my save file in case I ever decide to come back. But realistically, it sounds like I'm stuck anyway, so I just have to start over one way or another. Damn, I wish I could be a Final Fantasy Tactics game. Old me, kid me, it doesn't matter what me it is. Me, no beat, Final Fantasy Tactics, no. Just no. It doesn't work like that for me. Alright, so I tried. It isn't gonna work. I tried a few more things there. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think that's gonna work. I might mess around. I'm gonna have to mess around with stuff too, because with the 3-em-ups, we're starting pretty fairly late in like what was previously doable on my computer and will very quickly catch up into some of the other stuff that I'm like, okay, I'm glad I have a stronger computer for this, because that means that once I get to some of the PS2 and onward games, they will emulate as fine as they can emulate 4. I think it's the best way I want to put it. You ever finished a mainline FFK? But Tactics and Mystic Quest, those are your jams. Figure by time and wet. I mean, I sure as hell didn't know that. I don't think I saw any weather in that game. Rainstorm fire attacks deal less damage. Oh, I did not know that. I did not know that at all. But I mean, that's probably because I didn't have any weather or time effects. I think I fought during night one time, and then I don't think there were any weathers from that point onward. But lightning damage is increased, which just does therefore make sense. If Pokemon taught us anything, it's that water conducts electricity, so water is always weak to electricity. Wow, just like in Pokemon, exactly. Thank you, Professor Pikachu, for teaching me this, that you can shock somebody for comedic effect if they're wet. If I just do electric attack and thunder hits 100% accurate. Oh, I didn't know that either, actually. I just knew that it just does more damage. I didn't even play a Pokemon with weather effects in it, so I guess there's no way I could know anyway. Just soak a rock first. That's right. Just get your just grind your Pikachu in the local grind zone, which is the local water mill, and then have the gym go off with the fire sprinklers and then win. And they consider yourself the best Pokemon trainer ever. Clearly, this is the answer. This is the answer for everything. Why are we overcomplicating stuff? Just add water to the mix and hit him with the blitz. That's all you gotta do. Just soak the rock. I am glad that they quickly move away from battles like those, though. Somehow, this makes Brock go like, yeah, I think I'm done being a gym trainer. It's like, why is that? Shit's just too random, brother. This is bullshit. They told me I have to give you a badge and that I'm fired from my job. And I tried to explain the situation. They did not care to hear it. So I guess I'm out of a job anyway. Yeah, he destroyed like 3 gyms and like 2 Pokemon centers to get these motherfucking badges. Ash does not deserve the revelry that he has nowadays based on his early adventures. I'm sure he became more competent over time. Motherfucker tried to punch Mewtwo, so he gets all his points back for doing that by himself. That's great. But beyond that, he was fucking shit up in Kanto. It's Kanto, right? Sweating, pulling my color like it's Kanto, right? I know my Pokemon knowledge from back then, right? Give him an 11 with the right Razzmatazz, you win the fight. That's right, he's gonna cheat. Yeah, he got to win the championship. I did see that. I did see that pivotal moment on Twitter, as I was still on there at the time, that he won the championship. He finally did it. And it's like, you know what? That is a good full circle. That is very, very good. I don't know what's happening with Pokemon now, but I hope that they switch to a different character or characters and follow in their adventures now. Yeah, have you seen his short goals with this? They first told Brock that they have to install the goddamn sprinklers in the first place. Brock going like, but no one's gonna come in from rock Pokemon and light my gym on fire, okay? And then Pikachu fucking breaks the thing open, causes it to soak everywhere, and then they're like, we're coming back to charge you for your fire sprinklers going off. So you told me to install it! This is your fault! And Shura just shrugs and walks off. So Brock just sold the gym. He's tired of it. He's tired. He's gonna go find his dad, ask him for some money. In case of the anime, they keep BSing things like that. And then Yu-Gi-Oh! On the other hand, I attack the moon. I times infinity by infinity to thereby make double infinity, thereby killing a monster. I am a side character, and my whole gimmick is that I'm going to cheat. But literally, unabashedly cheat versus vibes cheating. Every school in the world has, a variety of Pokemon types. All these gyms, all one type. Yeah, really, it is their fault. Really, this is a dog shit system. Why do we make this system? Yeah, we make this system for you to have a very specific type of Pokemon so that people can come in and beat up those specific Pokemon time and time again. Just because they know that, oh, electricity really fucks up water Pokemon, huh? Those Pokemon are probably fucked up. They have to go out there every day acknowledging that someone out there has their exact weakness and that they're going to have to fight against it for their lives. He wasn't a jobber. Hey, some people don't even make it. Some people play for 21 years and they still don't make top 8 in anything. So you know what? Good on Ash. He did it. I'm proud of him. Guess what? Ghosts are hard counters to psychic types. So poison types that just melt on a psychic attack. I didn't even think about that. It's all right. Sabrina, they got to Sabrina and they were she was especially like, hey Ash, yeah? Check this out. And just sends him into like, just fucking Pegasus him. Sends him into the cartoon Barbie doll world. Just like, no, I'm not fucking fighting you. Fuck this shit. Fuck this gym shit, all right? I'm tired of it. We're going on a fucking quest. Take this. It's like, the real terrifying part is like, psychic powers are real and they can affect your physical form. That's terrifying. I would come up in the full form. I would get out of that maze, the dollhouse thing, and I'm like, she's like, all right, you earned your badge. Nope. I don't want to know more. You're the halfway point, and you're telling me you can do that? Who knows what these other people can do? They're supposed to be later down the line. I'm gonna walk into Blaze Gym, and he's just gonna hit me with a flamethrower and said, you should have blocked, idiot. Block what? Yes, it's a ghost of weapons. He just dies. And he's like, damn, this Pokemon shit be real. This be hitting different. Predates it being an actual card game. That is fair and true. But then they're like, wait, this card game shit on episode 4 of our Yu-Gi-Oh! Zero anime kind of pops off. People were really liking this, and then they made a whole thing about it, and it was actually pretty good, honestly. I was watching it the other day, actually. I don't know if anyone's familiar with Pluto TV, but I was kind of watching it because it caught my eye, because I know that there was some talk going around about the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle show, and I saw they were advertising it. And I'm like, okay, let me go watch that. But they were actually doing a marathon leading up to the show, so I'm like, okay, well, I watched a little bit of it, and then I saw that Yu-Gi-Oh! Was on. I'm like, oh, well, let me look at Yu-Gi-Oh! For a bit, and they were really late into the series. And it's like, damn, I'm rewatching. I'm like, I've never watched a dub before. I'm like, damn, the dub is so fucking funny. I cannot believe that my friend who really wanted to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! With me, maybe watch it subbed. I'm like, that was incorrect answer. The dub is so good. It's so comedic. Send your monsters to the beach. Your ocean battleground is no more. Now type of summons. But yeah, Sabrina's actually fucked up. I'm just like, I have to get a badge? What the fuck? What the fuck? I thought this was all about the Pokemon. I thought it was about between my circus animals versus their circus animals. What the fuck? At least it was delightfully unhinged. It is very unhinged. It's very good. Simulating the fucking, just puts him into danger games. Yugi is just Sabrina of the Yu-Gi-Oh! World. Just using psychic damage to put them into a situation. And pretends it's their fault for playing the game by the rules. I mean, they cheated every single time, but I mean, you get the purpose. Yeah. We don't talk about murder Yugi. We only talk about normal Yugi. Where he like how the princess will tell the dragon to not eat people anymore, and the dragon becomes a good dragon. In that same energy, Yugi told Yami to stop killing people, to go on a no-killing diet, and so he does. And it's beautiful. Duelist Wizards, the card game. Oh, okay. I don't know what the original manga is called. I just know there's like It's called considered Yu-Gi-Oh! Zero for the anime, and then Yu-Gi-Oh! Because, you know, you gotta go, if you want to go pre-dating, you have to go zero. That's the real power. Them Pokemon don't owe a shit. Look, real talk, them Pokemon don't owe shit. Pikachu and Charizard are acting out, and I'm like, yeah. What the fuck did Ash do to you? I don't think Ash has ever fed you once. You don't owe him shit. Because he's emotionally stunted by father and shit. She makes it the Pokemon gym's fault. She makes it the Pokemon gym's, like, problem. It's like, damn, we haven't seen Jimmy for, like, the last 4 years. I wonder what happened to him. He got about halfway on his Pokemon quest. Whatever happened to poor Jimmy McPokeson? Huh. We'll never know. It's just a doll in the dollhouse. Jimmy McPokerson. He's gone. Because he thinks it is right. It's fucked up. It's like, look, if you're going to wake me up out of the great Egyptian times and pyramids and bring me back to your bullshit world of Japan with no other Egyptians, it's like, you like the wise motherfucker. I'm not finished. You're gonna bring me back this time. I'm going to kill some motherfuckers, okay? And so he fucking did it. He does pop off against Weevil. You're right about that. The draw, monster card scene is pretty brutal. But that's one of those scenes that you watch out of context. Like, this scene isn't real. It's like that scene of that guy getting shot in that one movie, and he's just like, oh! And then they go back to the gunshot again. She shoots again. Oh! It feels not real out of context. It's like, damn, they really let it go this long? You know, haha, Pikachu shocks him kind of way. That's also fucked up true. Just saw they understand good quality character in one another. Like, you look, one of us is gonna end up dying, and that means less people are getting tortured by either one of us. We should make an LLC. I don't know how this is limited liability works in this situation here, but they're gonna do it anyway. Yogi the bear for stuff. Yogi wins that 9 out of 10 times. Salt Pepper doesn't stand a chance. We can do this against Yogi Bear. Salt Pepper is gonna be like, oh, well, I've hid your picnic baskets inside of these cages. If you reach your hand in, your hand could get cut off or be stabbed by a bunch of nails. He's like, he just does that cartoon nose. Ooh, my picnic basket's over here. He's like, no, that's cheating. Fuck, damn it, God. Hell, you beat a fucking cartoon. I don't know what Saw Guy sounds like, so that's the voice you're getting. Not that if I knew what it sounded like, I wouldn't do any better. I'm just telling you, I'm ignorant to it. See, your kid goes outside of all his steps in grass, killed by a caterpillar. That's right. String shot to death. They should know better. They should fucking know better. They should cut their goddamn grass. They have cars. They have streets. They have cities. Pokemon can fly over that. They are well equipped for this situation. Look, just because Jimmy's brother Johnny got beat up by a psychic gal in Psychic Town, Jimmy didn't even make it to the age of 3 because he wandered off one time while his mom wasn't looking. Because there's no dads in Pokemon, unless they're evil. Or they abandon their kids. Like Brock's dad. I abandoned my kids, wahey! Or live in tall grass. That's just a fact of life. If they had short grass, they're not going to live there. This is a fucked up form of gentrification. All right, so maybe we should keep the tall grass there after all. Jimmy did his best. Cave does recognize game. Jimmy and Johnny McPokerson, both dead due to Pokemon-related injuries. It's a goddamn shame. Too bad they don't have almost any other jobs in the entirety of the Pokemon world. Yes, you could be a surfer and a beauty pageant participant, but it doesn't matter. It's all connected to Pokemon. You don't have a job without the Pokemon. You get to build value for the shareholder. That's right. Pokedad just keeps going to Tokyo with all the other Pokedads. The most reliable Pokedad we know fucking owns the mafia. And that's probably not good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Is Giovanni like secretly like a Poke Mafia guy who's actually doing good for the community? Is he like the Al Capone of the Poke world where he's like, no, secretly no. Like this is like, I'm helping a lot of small businesses around here and protecting them from, you know, actual other gang member activity. Or is he just fucking like, yeah, I'm not seeing these Pokemon. I have really no reason for doing this. This doesn't even make me money. He's actually Kiri. Yeah. Okay, there we go. When his Pokemon needs a rest, he just wraps up his sleeves and just starts going to town on the tall grass Pokemon. He's just training all day. I would play a Pokemon version game where Giovanni is the main character and he's just Kiryu and he just goes around whatever Saffron City I think has the slot machines in there. He just goes around Saffron City beating up local punks and keeping the city in line while occasionally getting a nice whiskey and doing karaoke. Is that Cerulean? That's Cerulean, okay. Saffron has the Silco, right? Or Silphco? That's a Sylph. Cerulean. Oh, Celadon. Whatever city it is that starts with a C. Saffron is Silphco. Okay. Cerulean is Misty. Okay, yeah, okay, that's Water City. You're right. Which was Viridian City? Because now I have the song stuck in my head. Viridian City. That's a forest city, right? That's like the third city even? First last. Oh, that's the second town. Okay, shit. Yeah, I'm like, pretty sure it's pretty early. And where the last gym is. Oh, right, because you have to circle around, get the rest of the badge city. Then you come back to Viridian City with the totally not Backstreet Boys band singing its praises. That was my favorite song on the Pokemon album. To be a master. I'm on the road to become the greatest trainer. And I think they took that whole damn album and they put it in, they N64 fonted it and popped it on to Pokemon Puzzle League. Which I think is the wildest decision I have ever seen in my life. 10 out of 10. Perfect. No notes. It survived a car crash review? What the fuck? That's an excellent point. I should go to bed. You should. You have to save your energy for Star Wars. Tomorrow is the official day you can start talking about Star Wars with other people in the Star Wars game. So you will be ready for that. Get some rest. How do you do the things I do? Share with me the secrets deep inside. I think that's the lyric. I don't remember. It's been a long time. And changes. Everything changes. That was the other real banger song from that album. And there was the Pokemon dance mix as well. It's not good, but it's catchy. In my adult life. Yeah, look at his poison gas. One wrong move and it'll kick your grass. Or I'm glad I'm not alone in like being 300 years old and remembering the 2BA Master soundtrack by heart. Today, someone admitted to rereading another card because they were jamming to our music from the Hatsune Miku mobile game. It's not good. Let me preface before I say all the rest of this. This is not good, and it is bad that it happened because they were not paying attention. On one part, I don't blame them. Because I would also crash my car if I would listen to Hatsune Miku music. Because I would be trying my damnedest to turn off the Hatsune Miku music. And I would rear end someone as a result. So I understand. You bought that CD for $1. I bought it for full price. I didn't buy it with my allowance. Yo, good night. Have a good one, Power Flapjack. I will potentially see you Saturday. Good luck on your card games tomorrow. But you know what? Also, grats on them to admitting that, saying, look, I fucked up, but everyone was okay, I assume. And here's now a very funny reason of why this happened. Which I fully respect. It's like, look, if something bad happens and everyone's actually okay about it, then you might as well just laugh about it. Like the cursed Airbnb. The first one, not the second. Well, both of them, honestly. But the first one, it's like, yeah, my thumb almost got, torn asunder, but it didn't. So now it's a funny story to talk about. So we're good there. We're good. We're alive. We're living. And that is a good thing. But yeah, I actually looked at the time like, yeah, I guess it is almost 10. I should be responsible. Ow. God, I appreciate the new DJ, whatchamacallit, new DJ section that they have on Twitch. But that also means that sometimes you just get assailed by music that is way too loud. Yeah, the slightly less cursed Airbnb. That's right. It's finally time for me to maybe have a good Airbnb. Maybe I'm building up some karma. I'm not sure yet. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, I guess it should be good. Look what's going on in there. DJ music. DJ music at this time of the day, this time of the year, located entirely within your twitch.tv.com. Yes. Can I see it? No. It's music, you idiot. Of course you can't see it. Shut the fuck up. Get out of my house. Get out of my house, every one of you. That said, thank you all for hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna shoot you over to Nerd Josh. I was mostly just trying to get to that point here. What the two cursed bees? I mean, this one, we weren't also I should say, we weren't paying for the Airbnb, the second cursed Airbnb. That was paid in full by the bride and the groom. So it was like, well, it's a free place to stay, but we should have stayed in the hotel as well, honestly. Had we recognized that the black mold thing was affecting us sooner, we probably would have just moved on to the hotel. But we didn't. We were being stubborn and we wanted to help out with stuff, and we should have just gone to a hotel as well. But whatever. That's in the past. I'm not dead yet. All that good stuff. But I said, thank you all for hanging out. I'll be back in on Saturday where we will officially start the 3M Up Marathon. The 3D beat 'em ups starting from the very beginning at Die Hard Arcade and going in some sort of semi-haphazard throughout the years process leading up until I decide to stop, basically. It's more organized, ironically, than the food one, but it's ironically less organized, which is very funny. So I'll be back on Saturday, normal time, all normal streams from here on out until I have to travel for work, but I'll only be like a day or two. So until then, take care of yourselves, have a good one, stay safe out there, stay cute as always. I know you will, Fins. Yo, Khalib! Breaking my TV before we leave! And until next time.
You know what? A sub to Ryudo!
Bye bye, Yudo Smug.